Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Diecast racing fans and beaver lovers out there. Oh yeah, it is the beginning of the IPG tournament. We have 10 teams, 9 of them are mail-ins, and we have one mystery team. We'll get to that next round. They have 4 events here at the Igloo Brewing Grounds, and we are starting this whole thing off with the Stone Road Challenge. This is the heavy off-road course here at the Igloo Brewing Grounds, and the last mail-in tournament we did was on this track. 150 centimeters of rocks, logs, curves, and you got to make it down to the bottom in the fastest time. Points: 1 point for crossing the finish line, 1 point for the longest distance including your bonus, 1 point for the fastest time naturally, and there's an extra point for the fastest time overall at the end. Each vehicle will get 2 passes, 3 points available per round, 6 plus 1 for the event. We have Group 1 is going to be the top 5 teams. There they are, excellent looking builds from excellent looking teams from around the world. IPG Open is coming up on Beaverworx Diecast Racing.
Vehicles.
Ironbeard Customs got his 4-car team all lined up right there, including the 70 Power Wagon, which we suspect could be the same one he won the last tournament with for the Stone Road Challenge. Beautiful looking ride, nice and heavy. See how he does. All the way from the UK, we have Essex Boys Racing, their 4-car team, including the Stone Road entry, the Mercedes-Benz Unimog, all stacked full of tires. It looks like it's going to be a little tippy, but it's got good weight. Hope it does good. No stranger to the Igloo Proving Grounds, it's Puff from Puff's Racing, and their entry for the Stone Road Challenge is going to be the Toyota Land Cruiser. Looks like we got some stock height with extra weight and an awesome paint job. Think it'll do good. Raging Ricky is in the house. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Look at these vehicles, including this big jacked up Magnum. Dodge Magnum looks excellent. The decal work is amazing. The custom works good. Should do well. Final entry for the day is going to be Miniature Car Racing. Bolo Brown has got another Dodge Power Wagon. Look, this one's a little bit different. Still got some extra weight. Still got some custom work going on the inside. We can't wait to see how it does.
Right.
Ironbeard Customs. James Ironbeard going to be taking down that 70 Dodge Power Wagon, and this is the same truck. We're pretty sure that he won the last Stone Road Open, and here he is. He's down off the line, going down, staying on top of it, gets through the deep section, through the logs, over top of the end with a 6.55 start in this tournament off fast. That big old Power Wagon right there, like I said, he is the returning champion to the Stone Road Challenge, but this is the first time we've got it opened up to all of the events here. There's the top-down, bottom-up camera right there, making it look easy, showing everybody how it's going to be done and how you got to get it done. Bonus distance of 23 centimeters. That's 23 centimeters after the finish line. All right, checking out the Igloo replay. Get this one in slow motion. James Ironbeard and the big double O right there. Oh my God, he did a great job coming down there over top of the deep stuff into the logs, bounced them around a little bit, and over top of the line into the trap at the end. Excellent run, James Ironbeard, starting us off with a 6.55 and a bonus distance of 23 centimeters.
Right, 2.
From across the pond, we've got the Essex Boys going to be taking their Mercedes-Benz down for his first run. Dangerous Brian in the truck, up on the line. Here he goes. All right, down off the start. Isn't this thing? He's up under the rocks. He's holding on to it, getting bounced all over the place, and He sinks it in a deep spot. He doesn't make it all the way down. That's our first DNF of the day, folks. Stone Road is brutal when it gets down around the 70 to 100 centimeter mark. That's where it gets deep down inside that pit. And it looks like it just ate that Unimog. Those tires get down, and if you've got too much plow action on that little section in the front, it just digs right in there. Makes it to a distance of 89 centimeters. Let's get this on the slow-mo, see if we can figure out what's going on with the Unimog going down there. Dangerous Brian Essex Boys Racing, giving it all he's got through there. It's back and forth and crawls up until that's bleeding off the speed right there, and you got to get your speed up in order to make it through the deep section right there, folks. He just buried that front end, and that's going to be it for round number 1. 89 centimeters and a DNF for the Essex Boys.
Run 3.
Puff from Puff's Racing, going to be taking that Toyota Land Cruiser down. He's got his bunnies all over that. He's got the double deuce on the side. It's stock height with a lot of weight, so we're going to see how he does. He's making it down. Good speed so far. Again, he's bouncing back and forth pretty hard, and he gets buried. That's going to be the second DNF. There he is. He's deep too. That whole truck just basically got frame railed right in the rocks, right up to the top. He is just buried in there good. Coming down, he got a little sideways, and you lose your speed. If you're going to be trying to get up over top of this, you got to keep your speed up. 86 centimeters is the distance for Puff making it down. Run number 1. It was a combination of the stock ride height and all that extra weight inside there. Not sure if you got the stock ride height, maybe a bit lighter is going to be better for the Stone Road. Not sure. He gets another round to try again, but this one is going to be a DNF for Puff with 86 centimeters.
Run 4.
Raging Ricky is in the house with that great big Dodge Magnum, all jacked up 4-door station wagon from Mopar. Let's see how this thing does, eh? Pretty curious. It's got a long wheelbase, it's heavy, and he's going. He's got it up, it's going fast. Boy, he's upside down, he's in the logs. That was a hard wipeout right there. That was just sad. Sorry about that, Ricky, man. You look like we had some high hopes for that there Magnum, and it just ate it. And when it came into the deep stuff, too much speed, Ricky was just giving it all way down, and then it was too much at the logs. 128.5 centimeters is what he gets for an official distance on that. And there is the crew. Oh yeah, we had to bring him out sooner or later. And Raging Ricky, Oregon Diecast Racing, even sending their own crew. And there's Raging Ricky out checking out with the nurses. We take safety pretty seriously here at the Igloo Proving Ground. Like, make sure that our guest drivers are going to be okay when we have little mishaps like that one right there. And that was a big mishap, upside down, and just gets a big roof slide right into the logs. And that is it for Raging Ricky, round number 1, and that big old Magnum, 128 centimeters and a DNF.
Run 5.
Miniature car racing. We got Bolo Brown in that other 70 Dodge Power Wagon. Let's see how this one does. Similar build, it looks like the James Ironbeard one, but this one's got his own tweaks. Here he goes, down off the line, staying on top of it, doing a great job. Coming through the rocks, just smoking it with a 6.01. Oh yeah, these Power Wagons are just owning the first round right there. Bolo Brown just crushing that run right there, giving us a 6.01. Fastest time we've had so far. Top, up, on, down. He's a little bit swaying sideways, left and right, but basically keeps it straight over top of the logs in a bonus distance of 26 centimeters. That's going to put him in the lead in the first round. Bolo Brown throwing it down, coming down the Stone Road right there. Beautiful looking run, one side and the other, makes it through the deep stuff, makes it through the logs with no problems whatsoever, throwing rocks around, gets into the trap at the end. Miniature car racing, 26 centimeters on the bonus distance and a 6:01 time. Round 1 results, James Ironbeard, 1 point with a 6.55. Essex Boys Racing ended up getting a DNF in 89 centimeters as far as they can get. Puffs Racing, 86 centimeters and another DNF, didn't quite make it. Oregon Off-Road, Raging Ricky wipes out at 128 centimeters. And then Bolo Brown, bonus distance, 26 centimeters, 6:01 time and 3 points. Look at these vehicles. This is your chance to go over and vote for your favorite looking mod out of these vehicles right here. Get on over to the Beaverworx Diecast Racing site, grab that community tab, and you can vote for your best looking vehicle out of this round. There's the 5 right there, and all of the vehicles are going to have a chance for you to vote in their respective events. So make sure you get over and vote for your vehicle on this one so we can find out which the best looking team is chosen by you.
Run 6.
Second round action is on the way here, folks. James Ironbeard getting ready to do the second run inside of that big Dodge Power Wagon. This is the same one we're pretty sure he brought from the last event and won. So he's going to make a great time through the logs, down over top of the end. There he is, 7.11 time, a little bit slower than the first round, but still all the way at the bottom. He made it. And of course, he made it in that there big 70 Power Wagon. This guy's got some experience and looks like he hucked a rock right at the Mounties. Oh my God, it looks like he hit him in the head. Might have been a couple of them in the head. Those are tough hombres. They're still standing down there. Pretty wild stuff. All right, getting crazy. James Ironbeard making it down to the bottom with that beautiful looking Power Wagon, and even trying to take out some of our staff, throwing some logs over the side. 22.5 centimeters they've got him for the bonus distance on that one. So there we go, full pull on the first run, and even a little bit of extra violence on top of that. Let's see how those Mounties feel about taking that rock in the head, but they seem to be okay standing on the side there. Slow-mo replay coming down. This is the way the runs are supposed to look right there. There's a log coming out, and then there's that rock getting spit over. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like you got a couple. They're wiggling around. All right. James Ironbeard, round number 2, 22.5 centimeters and a 7.11 time.
Run 7.
Second run for the Unimog, Mercedes-Benz Dangerous Brian from Essex Boys Racing, all the way from the UK, getting ready to do a second run down here on the Stone Road Challenge. There he goes, staying up on top, but still getting a little plowed in, and he couldn't cut through it all. That front end's just too low. Ended up like a snow plow between those axles. You had that big old hunk hanging down there, and it just plowed right into the rocks. Didn't get the speed to get on top of it. A little bit too much weight. Looks like sunk him right in there. There it is. It's going down, and only makes it to there. That was just sheer plowing all the way down right there. 79.0 centimeters is what he's going to get for the second run in the Unimog Dangerous Brian. Trying to get down there. He's on top of it. It's still bouncing around. It's front heavy, it's back heavy, and it could have been it. Stock ride height and all the extra weight looks like just sunk him right at the very beginning of the deep section there. 79 centimeters and a DNF for the Unimog.
Run 8.
Second run for the Toyota Land Cruiser. We got Puff driving at their low. It is stock ride height, lots of weight. Didn't make it all the way in the first round. Hopefully makes it on this round too. He's going, he's digging, he's getting some good speed, but again, didn't quite make it through the deep section. That 70 centimeter to 100 centimeter section is where it sinks. It gets a lot lower underneath those rocks, gets a lot softer, and it just ate the whole front end, whole back end of that Land Cruiser. It's down. Puff didn't make it for the second round. He's down to 88.5 centimeters. They got a little bit further than last time, but still not all the way to the bottom. Didn't get the full pull. That's probably going to end up as a goose egg for points. Puff Racing, beautiful looking build and the paint job on it and such, but there you go. A little bit too much weight for the stock ride height, and it sunk. Second run for the Land Cruiser. Puffs Racing didn't quite make it. 88.5 centimeters and a DNF.
Run 9.
Second run for the big old Dodge Magnum there. Raging Ricky of Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Look at that thing. Love this build. This is a beautiful looking vehicle. All right, there he is off the top of the line. This time he's got to keep it upright all the way down. So far, so good. Through the logs. He wiped out one of our line guys, but he did it at the line, which means he gets a 6.25 time. It counts, and we got to go check out the rest of our crew down there. Looks like he wiped out one of our line guys. big tire right in the head. He's over the edge right there. That's one of the Mountain Munchkin crew that we've got working at the track, and they are, again, tough hombres. They can take a hit. There's going to probably be okay after that. Top up, bottom down view. There he is. Over he goes, and still over at the line, and that's the part that counts. Even gets a bonus distance of 12 centimeters down there. All right, checking out the Igloo replay slow motion action to see how that looked. All right, look at rocks going all over the place. He's on top of it. There is some suspension work on there. He's got a jack way up in the air, a little risky on the top heavy, but was able to flip it at the right spot. At the bottom, over the line, gets 6.25 time and 12 centimeters.
Run 10.
Second run for miniature car racing. Bolo Brown going to be taking the other Dodge Power Wagon. He made a great run on the first round. Let's see how he does on the second round. All right, here he goes. He's off the line. Let this thing go. Bolo Brown throwing it in. No! He got up on his side. He's buried. He did not make it to the bottom. It's a DNF for the second run. Miniature car racing. We had high hopes for this one, but it just got a little unstable. Look at how buried it is. We have lost the bottom set of wheels right there on its side. He just dug in. Not sure what happened there. Bad bump. 86.5 centimeters is all he gets on the regular distance. We got to get the crew out of there to actually pull him out. We even got Gary and the grader operator getting ready to stable that thing out again. What a deep hit that was. Bolo Brown, we had big hopes for this one, throwing it down, and there it is in the hole. He got sideways, got up on his side, and that wrote that run off. Wow, big disappointment on that one. Bolo Brown's second run, 86.5 centimeters and a DNF. That was the last run of the day, folks. Final results for Group 1. James Ironbeard's coming in with a 7.11 and 2 points for getting the longest distance. Goose Egg for Essex Boys Racing, 79 centimeters in the second round. Goose Egg for Pups Racing, 88.5 centimeters in the second round. And then we got Raging Ricky, 6.25, 2 points for getting the fastest run there. And Bolo Brown getting buried on the second run, but had enough speed in the first run to get the extra point for the fastest run of the day. That leaves with 4 points for Bolo Brown, 2 points for Raging Ricky, 2 Goose Eggs for both Essex Boys and Puffs, and 3 points for James Ironbeard. Over to the team scoreboard, folks. Yeah, it took us a week to build this thing, I'm telling you, but it's going to keep track of everything that goes on during the tournament. Group number 2 is going to be coming up next week, including revealing the mystery team, but now Bolo Brown right there at group number 1 is getting all the points for the first run down the Stone Road Challenge, getting this thing on the way. There's the Group 2 cars right there, including the one we still need to reveal, folks. What an excellent beginning to this tournament. We still have some stuff to reveal for you, like the prize packages that we have for first, second, third, and maybe even for the best looking team. Don't forget to get over there and vote for that on the channel. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and like. And you can even check out that super thanks button because, wow, that would really help. We like that like a lot, folks. And there's always the Beaverworx merch store. You can check the stuff out over there. We've got some new designs we're going to be putting up for the IPG Open Tournament. Big Beaverworx shout out for all of the teams that have entered and for all of you good folks coming here checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we'll see you for Group 2.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, still kind of letting it sink in.
Going out on a limb here, but I think this girl has got something to say.
Not sure if I should be flattered or frightened. She is friends with Bobby, Joe, and Maria, though.
Everybody at the Igloo Proving Grounds has gained 5 pounds because of those two and their yummy brisket.
And this one shows up with a great big giant chili bowl. Can't wait to get into some of that.
Yeah, well, maybe you should keep the spoon in the drawer until after the event, eh?
Yeah, you're probably right. But that big chili bowl's gonna change the air around here.
That's a scary thought.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans. All right, Group 1 action on the Stone Road was excellent. We had some good runs, some upside-down runs, a couple of stucks. This time we've got Group 2, including the mystery team. We better let you off the hook on this one now, folks. There it is. It's going to be Team Beaverworx. Oh, yeah, I saw that coming, eh? All right, so there you go, folks. Group 2 going to be doing the Stone Road Challenge today for the IPG Open Tournament. So let's just get right into this.
Vehicles.
King Gesture all the way in from Puerto Rico. Okay, folks, I said Texas when we were doing the unboxing, but I meant Puerto Rico. Got the flags all confused. I'm Canadian. Anyways, he's sending up this big Power Wagon. Power Wagons are doing good so far. Sisters of the Heavy Metal up from Dr. Dodge, and this one's been causing a ruckus already. We got Ellie Mae allegedly inside his great big camper Dodge Ram 1500. Looks amazing and even came with a big chili bowl. Stupid Fish Racing. Apparently it's better to be a stupid fish than a dumb bass, according to the logo here. All right, they're sending us this big F-150 SVT. It's huge, it's heavy, it's got a lot of weight inside there, and it is a wicked looking paint job. Dog Squab Racing. Squab, what a great word right there. There's their 4-car team, including this Dodge Ram, the 23 version. It's really heavy, and it's stock ride height, but it's got some excellent paint. It's got dog on it. It's got a big picture of a dog on the back. Anything with puppies, we love. And last but not least, Team Beaverworx. Yes, folks, are going to be going up against the hometown team here, including this McLaren. It's all jacked up with the suspension. Had to put in our own team because we had some shipping issues and needed an even number for number 10.
Right.
King Gesture's going to be kicking us off for round number 2 in that big Dodge Power Wagon. These things have been doing great in the competition so far. All right, here he goes. It's off to start. He's bouncing around, getting her all the way through the track, through the deep stuff, floating over top of the logs and over top of the line with a good distance out the end. No rollback, 6.21 time. Excellent way to start off round number 1, Group 2. There he is, flying down, top down, bottom up cam through the logs, making it look easy, bouncing around down there. Bonus distance of 25 centimeters. That's awesome, folks. All right, let's go check out some slow-mo on that one going down. Good start. These Power Wagons are just owning the Stone Road Challenge so far. All of them have made it down. We had one wipeout where he got buried on the side, giving it a little bit too hard, but it just seems like these things are made for the Stone Road Challenge. Over top of the line, bouncing around. King Gesture, there it is, folks. Gets a 6.21 time and a 25 centimeter bonus distance.
Right 2.
Ellie Mae, one of the Sisters of the Heavy Metal, going to be taking that big Dodge Ram 1500 down. We had to pull the camper off that because there's no way we wanted to mess up all of her stuff all the way from Texas. There she goes. She's taking it down. Got the big sign on the front there. Over top of logs. Great time. 7.55 and rolls it. Yes, hits a rock in the splash area, and it looks like she's up on her side. Still made it over top of the line, so that's what counts with a 7.55, but hope she's okay there. That was a little hard bump at the end of the round. Top down, bottom up cam right there. Over top of the line, it just seems like she bounced on a rock off to the side there, threw it up on its side. It still gets a bonus distance of 16 centimeters right there. Judges are calling it. All right, let's check out the Igloo replay. Ellie Mae on the first run, doing a great job in that big Dodge. Couldn't keep the camper on there because you imagine the camper's on there, throw it on the side, down at the bottom. Next thing you know, you got to clean up all of her cups and plates and food. But there she is, over top of the logs. Great show, and was going to make a great run, but that big old rock at the end, one of the hazards got here at the Stone Road Challenge, folks. 16 centimeter bonus and a 7.55 time.
Right 3.
Asher or Ryan going to be taking that wicked paint job on that F-150 SVT for his first run. Stupid Fish Racing. All right, there he goes. He's off the line and staying on top of it. That thing's a bullet. Look at how fast he's going. Over top of the log, straight line. Does a full roll. Gets up on side with a 5.18. That is an insane time. Wow, folks. Stupid Fish Racing laying it down. Asher Ryan like a bullet. Straight line all the way down. Doesn't get upside down until he's over top of the line, and still ends up with a 24.5 bonus distance at the end. That run was fast. Wow. All right. Igloo Replay. Run of the day so far, folks. That's going to be the one to beat. This thing looks excellent. Look at the performance on it. Straight line like a bullet. Gets all bouncy through the logs. Doesn't barely feel them. Rolls it at the end. Great run by Asher or Ryan. Stupid Fish Racing with a 24-centimeter bonus distance and a 5:18 time. That's fast.
Run 4.
Dog Squad Racing, great name, got a great looking paint job, got a puppy on it. Gonna be taking down that ramp for his first run. It's stock right height, that could be an issue with all that weight, but here he is, and he's pushing, he's plowing, he's trying to get through there, but nope, he's just too sunk, man. That's gonna be a DNF. Got that stock right height with all that weight, but boy, was he pushing through. He wanted to get through that, folks. That is just determination coming down through there. Top down, bottom up, can't see him. He's almost stopped, but he says no. He's gonna push that extra 10 centimeters out of there. Ends up with about 73 centimeters, according to the count right there, folks. Great run by Dog Squad Racing. What a good try. All right. Oh, checking out the Igloo Replay. Off to start. We already know there's going to be some issues with all that weight, and there he is. He gets sunk. He gets sunk before the 70 mark, and that's where it gets deep. And he's pushing. He's trying to get there. Gets a few more, about another 10 centimeters out of sheer grit, pushing that truck through that pile. All right, Dog Squad Racing, race number 1 for him, 73 centimeters and a DNF.
Run 5.
Team Beaverworx, we got Rashad Yar going to be doing the off-road McLaren. This thing was all jacked up. You've seen it here before. He's got some experience. This truck's got some experience. Truck car, whatever. He's making it down. First run. He's getting all slowed up in the deep stuff right there through the logs and dumps it. Whoa, right in front of the announcer stand right there. Look at that. He's in the logs. He's upside down. Everybody had some high expectations for this because of all the experience, you know. It's the Beaverworx truck on the Beaverworx track. Figured he'd do pretty good. But no, he's snotting around. Ended up getting a little slowed up in the deep stuff and just was not able to negotiate those logs. Upside down, DNF for the first run for the McLaren, 132 centimeters normal distance right there. Ha! Wow, that was unexpected. All right, Rashad Yar taking down the McLaren and wiping it out like right in front of us. Here he is, Beaverworx, slow-mo, Igloo Replay coming down. There he is, getting slowed up in the deep area. Suspension's just absorbing all of those bumps. Look at that thing sink. We're kind of proud of that build, but it didn't perform. Upside down in the logs right there, just rolled it. Did the old puppy dog roll over right there in front of us. Ends up with 132 centimeters and a DNF for Team Beaverworx. All right, folks. Round 1 results. King Jester getting 6.21 and 25 centimeter bonus distance. That nets him 2 points. Dr. Dodge Ellie May getting 1 point for making it over the line with a 7.5. Stupid Fish gets 2 points for a 5:18. Fastest time so far. And Dog Squad Racing and Beaverworx both end up with DNFs, which is 0 points. Here you go, folks. It's time to get on over to the Beaverworx site and vote for your favorite looking ride out of this round. Stone Road Challenge Group number 2. Get on over to the community tab, and you're going to be able to vote for which one you think is the best looking ride out of Group 2 for the Stone Road. Every vehicle is going to get a chance to be voted for in the respectable event. All right, so get on over to the main page and vote.
Run 6.
Round 2 action is getting on the way. King Jester getting ready to make his second run in that big Dodge Power Wagon, 70 Power Wagon. All right, here he goes. He's off the line. He did good on the first run. See how he does on this run. And he's looking good through the logs. 6.11 time and keeps it upright over the line. Beautiful run, King Jester. These Power Wagons are just owning this Stone Road Challenge. And King Jester just made another run in one right there. Made it look excellent. Down over top of the line there. Bonus distance of 22 centimeters. That's excellent. A little bit of rollback, but held on to it. All right, check out some Eagle replay on that. King Gesture owning this run right there. We're coming off the start, bouncing around, not straight, doesn't matter. This thing just throws rocks and throws itself down the track over top of the logs coming in there. Almost had a bit of a spit out, but no problem. Into the trap at the end. Great looking run by King Gesture. All the way up from Puerto Rico. Got that straightened out now. 22 centimeters in a 6:11 time.
Run 7.
Ellie Mae getting ready to make her second run in that great big gold Dodge Ram 1500. Dr. Dodge's team, Sisters of the Heavy Metal. Here she goes! Flying down there again, making some great speed over top of the logs. Nice smooth run through there, comes with a 6.65 time. Wow, look at that thing. She did great, kept it upright over top of the line, and was able to score a little bit extra distance in the bonus area. All right, top down, bottom up cam. You see her bouncing around. A big sign on the front of that truck like she's trying to say something there, folks. All right, bonus distance of 21 centimeters. All right, beautiful looking run. Let's check out the slow-mo on that one. Big old Dodge Ram. She came with the camper. Going to put the camper back on after this and make sure she makes it back down to the big old Texas chili bowl that's just waiting to feed this whole event. And we're all waiting for that because it just smells yummy up here already. All right, over top of the logs, over top of the line. Ellie Mae making a beautiful run in that great big Dodge Ram, Sisters of the Heavy Metal. 21 centimeter bonus distance in a 6.65 time.
Run 8.
Stupid Fish Racing, we got Asher Orion. He's got his name painted on the front of that truck. What a great looking paint job. Was a rocket in the first run. Let's see how he does this time. All right, down off the line, making it look good again. Bouncing around, getting a little bit slowed up those curves, and still a straight line over top of the log. Slams it into the side. There he is, 6.21 time. A little slower than the first run, but still made it look excellent. Look at that truck, eh? All right, look at he's just bone straight into the bottom half of that truck. Got bounced around a little bit at the front. Got bounced around a little bit at the bottom. 22.5 centimeter bonus distance it's calling. All right, let's check out the Eagle replay because this thing looks amazing coming down through there. All right, it's right there. Looks like you got a little bit tail bouncy, bounced around, might have bleeded off a little bit of time, but other than that, look at that run through the logs. Didn't even barely jiggle them, and then would have made a little bit extra distance if he didn't smash into the side there, but still great looking run. Asher Orion, 22.5 centimeters and a 6.2 run time.
Run 9.
Dog Squad Racing in that Ram 1500. J-Bo getting ready to take the second run down in that truck. All right, got the puppies all over it, representing puppies everywhere. Going down. He's off the start. See, it makes it a little bit further than last time, and he's digging in again, and he ends up in a great big pile. Right there is what puppies do. They dig holes, and this truck dug in there. Dog Squad Racing right there. J-Lo not able to make it down. 2 DNFs. All right, there it is from the top down view. We only have the bottom up because it didn't make it that far, folks. There he is, 73 centimeters in that pile. Right there, just dug right in there. That's what you do. You put them in the yard, they make holes. And this just made a great big hole coming down. There's the Eagle replay slow-mo, bouncing around, starts to dig a little bit right there. This is that stock ride height issue, lots of weight, and was not able to get on top of it, was able to dig into it, and keeps digging, and just dug right in there. There it is, Dog Squad Racing, gonna make it to 73 centimeters and a DNF on their second try.
Run 10.
Team Beaverworx up for his second run. Rashad Yar going to be taking that F1 McLaren down. It's all custom and jacked up. Rolled a gutter ball on the first run. Let's see how he does this time. Got lots of speed, holding on to it a little bit faster. Oh, slowed right down there on the end of the deep stuff and does not make it through the logs again. He buries it right there in front of the stand. Just rolled it like a puppy dog again. Second time in the same spot. Rashad Yar, Team Beaverworx not pulling it off. Had some expectations for this one. We thought that it was going to do good. It's doing good and rolling over right in front of us. 131 centimeters, even less than last time. All right, there it is. Team Beaverworx showing not to be much of a threat in this competition at all. Get the crews back out here again. We had to get Rashadi R out of that, made sure he is all right. There they all are doing their job. Nurses, we got Oregon Outcast truck down there helping out again. Thanks for that, folks. All right, checking this out in the slow-mo. You can see that suspension working. It's bouncing around. We've taken this vehicle all over the place and still seems to make it, but it's not making it in any kind of speed. Slowed right up there in the deep spot. Not sure what happened there. And for some reason, real slow rollover right there in front of the stand again. All right, there it is. Team Beaverworx, round number 2 gets 132 centimeters and a DNF. That means that's nothing for them. Round 2 results, folks. King Jester's coming in with a 6.11 and 2 points for the fastest time. Ellie Mae and that big old Dodge getting a 6.65 and 1 point for making it down at least. Stupid Fish Racing 6.21 and 2 points for the furthest distance at a 22.5. J-Bo from Dog Squab's ending up with a 0 on that run. And Beaverworx, Rashadi R and that big old bouncy ends up with a goose egg. Final points for this round is going to be 4 points for King Gesture, 2 points for Ellie Mae, 5 points for Stupid Fish Racing getting the extra bonus point for the fastest time. Goose eggs for both Beaverworx and Dog Squab there. Overall results, folks. Stupid Fish Racing is going to be taking the early lead with 5 points. We've got Miniature Car Racing and King Jester both at 4 points, followed up by James Ironbeard. He is the returning champ to this event with 3 points and a goose egg for Essex Boys, Puffs, Dog Squab, and Beaverworx after the first event. There's still 3 more to go, but that is going to wrap it up for the Stone Road Challenge. Event number 1 here in the IPG Open Tournament. All 4 events going to be opened up here. There is your 10 vehicles participating there. We got the real close finishers right there. And the top of the ladder so far, there it is. Ashton Orion. Team Stupid Fish Racing. Look at that cool looking ride. Fastest time and ended up with the most amount of points coming out of the Stone Road. There was 7 available. He got 5 out of the 7. Next event is going to be the Pebble Path, folks. That means everybody's getting the second vehicle out of their 4-car team out and ready to go for that. Getting ready for it. Love it. All right. Don't forget to do us a solid and subscribe and like. And there's always that super thanks option. As always, we love that. And there's also the Beaverworx store. Go over and check out some merch. Anything there you might like. We still got some more designs we got to put up for the IPG tournament. Pebble Path is going to be up next. Big Beaverworx shout out to all the participating teams, and a big Beaverworx shout out to all of you good people for coming out here and checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we will see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and beaver lovers out there. Oh yeah, it is the second event in the IPG tournament, getting ready to do the light off-road action. There's the teams. Beaverworx Diecast Racing in the Igloo Proving Grounds doing the Pebble Path Light Off-Road Challenge, event number 2. Like I said, there's the 5 cars we're running today. Group number 1. We're doing all the teams in the same order we did in the first event. Light off-road action, all coming up on Beaverworx Diecast Racing.
Vehicles.
Ironbeard Custom's going to be the first one up here. 4-car team there, including this Jeep J10. We got Dan McNugget's going to be driving this. J10s have been doing good on the Pebble Path, so getting some good expectations for this one. Essex Boys Racing and their 4-vehicle team got the Hummer EV going to be trying out the Pebble Path. Got Harry driving that. It looks long. It's got some good stance, some good weight. Should do well. Puffs Racing, their 4-car team, is going to be giving up their Dodge D100. Look at that beautiful paint job, including a big number 11 on there for the Pebble Path. We've tried this vehicle on the course before in its stock version. Did well. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing, Raging Ricky going to be taking down their Nissan Patrol. This thing's jacked up a little bit higher with a shorter wheelbase. He's got some extra weight inside there and some great looking graphics. Miniature car racing. Bolo Brown's going to be rounding out the field today with this Ford Bronco R. This is like the mainline version, and he's got some mods on there. It's got some extra weight. It's got some extra paint. Should do good. They are up against a pebble path. It is event number 2 in the IPG Open Tournament, and it is the light off-road course here. 256 centimeters or 8 feet of lighter sand, some lighter logs, and it's basically a timed run all the way to the bottom. Points are going to be each vehicle will get 2 runs. 1 point just to make it over top of the line at the bottom. First place is going to get 3 points. Second place is going to get 2 points. Third gets 1 point. And 1 point overall at the end for the fastest time.
Right.
Ironbeard Customs going to be opening it up with Dan McNugget's going to be taking that 73 Jeep J10 down on his first run for the pedal path. Here we goes. All right, timer's good. Everything's looking nice. He's coming down through that first corner. Negotiates that well through the loose section into the logs. Kind of up on 2 wheels. Good time. Pulls it off with a 10.71. There we go. James Ironbeard always making sure he's going to lay down a good run to get this thing started off. That means we got a benchmark to catch up. What a beautiful looking truck that is, eh? All right, here we go. Top up view, getting that over top of the line. There he is, right up to the camera, folks. Nice. All right, Igloo replay. Check that run out in the slow motion, coming down off the main ramp right there. And you can see they got to negotiate this drifting corner right there, bouncing off the edge. You got the edges that are unstable. Everything is not straight on this thing. This is basically the way it looks like coming down the pebble path. All right, coming into the finish line. This is the log section. They go one way, go the other way. Gets a good bounce there on the finish line, into the trap at the end. There it is. Run number 1, James Ironbeard gets a 10.71 and makes it down. All right.
Run 2.
Essex Boys Racing, all the way from the UK, going to be taking down that Hummer EV on the Pebble Path first run. Here, he's going to be driving it. Here he goes. He's down off the ramp, getting through that first curve, going down on the electric Hummer. This is off-road on the battery. All right, here he goes, making some good run. 11.15, getting bounced around down there at the end. Beautiful look and go by the Hummer EV. See it there sporting the big Union Jack, the black and gold. Got some badging all over it. There he is, top up view, bouncing around, getting over top of the line at the end there. Super slow-mo over on the Igloo replay, coming down off the ramp. He's getting bounced around, spitting some material all over the place, and gets into the first corner. This thing's got a nice wheelbase. Those Hummer EVs. This is another mainline version with a lot of modification inside there. They got some weight in it. It looks excellent. Performing well up on top of the logs. They're building up the speed coming through there. And then big hop right there on the transition. Didn't slow him down too much. Over the line into the trap. There it is. Harry. Essex Boys Racing pulling off an 11.15 time and gets the point for making it to the bottom.
Run 3.
Always good to see at the Igloo Proving Grounds. We have Puff from Puff Racing going to be taking that beautiful looking Dodge D100, folks. He's been putting out the nice looking vehicles and great performing vehicles so far. Here comes that Dodge D100, making a nice run of it all the way down through the logs. Great looking time, 10.35. All right, we are into the 10s, folks. That's great time for round 1. Setting some nice times for that benchmark already. There's that beautiful looking paint job. All right, top up view, coming down over top of the line. There he is in the trap, looking right at that big old grill on that Dodge D100. Igloo replay. Seeing Puff coming down off the ramp, getting into the stuff right there, bouncing around. Still makes the transition nice there. Comes up to the little lip right here. Goes into a steeper section down through the loose stuff. Look at that thing. Then he's picking up speed, handling that no problem. Transition onto the logs. That D100's doing good. Puff is handling it. You see that big Puff on the roof. Great looking truck. Great performance out of Puff's Racing. 10.35, round number 1 for Puff.
Run 4.
Raging Ricky, Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing, taking that Nissan Patrol down for his first run on the pedal path. All right, see how he does. All right, there he is, getting lined up, coming down off the ramp, getting into the first curve, going around, off the lip, down into the drop through the deep stop, picking up great speed on the transition through the logs, and just flies out the end with a 9.65. That is a 9-second time, folks. They're rare on the pebble path, and that's a great run from Raging Ricky, right up to the camera. There he is in the trap. That big 33 on the side. There he is. Outcast Racing right there up to the camera. Beautiful looking run. Let's catch that in the Igloo replay. Super slow-mo coming down off the ramp, getting into the first corner, coming bouncing around. You see that thing, you gotta push your truck around on that. It gets into the lip, handling it good, down to the loose stuff, just picks up speed. Those fat tires are just floating on top of that. Doesn't even feel the transition on the logs. Flying down, good speed, good time, throwing material all over the place, takes it right up to the camera. There it is, folks. Raging Ricky in that Nissan Patrol gets a 9.65 time. That's awesome.
Run 5.
Miniature car racing, Bolo Brown, that Ford Bronco R. This thing looks excellent. Okay, it's going to be taking his first run on the pebble path. He's up on the ramp, and there he goes, making the transition nice. He's another one of those trucks, got those big fat tires. He gets thrown around coming down into the loose stuff, but no problem. Look at that speed, 911, and takes out the camera at the end. Come on, that's the track equipment. There it is right there. Bolo Brown is throwing it down right there, folks, and through the trap, takes out the camera at the end. There he is. He has no problem with that at all. He's like, make the track longer. Here it comes. Whack. All right, there's a plug. Nice. Anyways, over to the Igloo replay. Let's check out that run. That was a 9.11 run, folks. That is fast. This is going to be a run to beat right there. All right, coming down, negotiating that first corner, down over top of the lip. He gets thrown around right there. He could have got wedged up. He handled it over top of the logs, doesn't even feel the transition at all. Straight line, right out the end, into the trap, and into the cameras. Look at that. There you go, folks. Miniature car racing. Bolo Brown throwing it down with a 911 time. Miniature car racing did great on the Stone Road, and they're getting a strong start this time. Round 1 results so far. We've got Ironbeard Customs coming in at 10.71. Essex Boys Racing, 11.15. That's 4th and 5th place there. Puff coming in 3rd with a 10.35. Raging Ricky 2nd with 9.65. And then Bolo Brown laying it down with a 911. First place at 4 points out of the first round. Second round is coming up. There they are, folks. Don't forget, after the show, to go over and vote for your best-looking ride out of the Group 1 Pebble Path vehicles. Hit the community tab over on the Beaverworx site, and you can vote for your best-looking ride out of this Group 1 Pebble Path vehicles. Oh, yeah, every vehicle's going to get a chance to get a vote on their respective event. So, there it is. Make sure you get over after the video and vote.
Run 6.
Team Ironbeard Customs getting ready to take that Jeep J10 down. Dan McNugget's going to be trying out for the second run. All right, see how he does this time. He's off the ramp, getting into the first corner, bouncing around over top of the lip, making a great run through the deep stuff, through the logs. Whoa, he took a hard hit right there. That slowed him up a little bit, 10.15 time. And wherever he got axle hung up there, coming down over top of the end, something jammed onto it. What a great looking custom job that is right there. Right there, slowed him up a little bit, and he still makes it down into the trap at the end. Igloo replay, checking out Dan McNuggets, getting into the track right there off the ramp, going around that first bend. You got to bounce around there. Over top of the lip, gets a little bit hung up. It makes a great run through the deeper section right there. Seeing on top of it, transition onto the logs was nice and smooth, but somewhere along here, right there, has hit something on the edge. Almost brought him to a complete stop, and he still rolled on through. Made it down to the bottom. That's worth the point. Got a great time at 10.15 for Dan McNuggets.
Run 7.
Essex Boys Racing going down for their second run. We got Harry driving that Hummer EV. Can't really call him Dirty Harry. That's an American, so we'll have to call him Sir Harry. All right, that'll work. Harry is down off the line, getting into the first corner, taking that electric Hummer down there, riding the lightning over top of the log, gets up on two wheels. Good time. 9.95 over top of the line, down into the trap. There we go, folks. I had to plug that guy in for a little while between rounds. Had enough juice to make it down and pulled off a decent time. All right, there he is, right up to the end there. Hummer EV getting all plugged into the pebble path and making a great time there. Harry, Sir Harry from Essex Boys Racing taking it down, getting into that first corner, bouncing around. Not too shabby for an electric vehicle, the only electric vehicle we have in the competition as far as we know. That's probably going to change soon enough, eh, folks? All right, down over top of the logs. That thing's just powering his way down through there. All right, over top of the line, it's going to be Sir Harry Essex Boys Racing down in the trap with that Hummer EV. Makes an awesome run with a 9.95 time and gets the point.
Run 8.
Pops Racing going to get that Dodge D100 with Pop driving the number 11. Check it out up on the ramp. This is a beautiful looking truck, folks. All right, down off the ramp into the first little corner, down off the lip through the deep stuff, getting a good speed. That transition on the log is beautiful. Nice and fast at the bottom. 10.18 time. Great looking run by Puff in that great looking truck. Puff's Racing right there. That is an excellent looking paint job, folks. Come on. We have got to vote for the best looking vehicle, and you know what? This guy has got some talent there, putting this one together. Just saying. All right, Igloo Replay putting it down through the first little corner right there, negotiating that off the lip. This is where we get into the deeper sand right there. It's like sloppy, slushy snow stuff onto the logs. Gets up on top of that, usually hooking onto the sides or bouncing around, but he holds it straight right down through. Excellent time from Puff and Puff's Racing in that beautiful looking run. 10.18 in the Dodge D100. Nice.
Run 9.
Raging Ricky going to be taking that Nissan Patrol down the 33. This is the shorter wheelbase. Had a super fast run the first round. Let's see how he does round number 2. Coming down off the ramp. He's into the first corner. That thing is just screaming as usual. Awesome run through the deep stuff, transition on the logs. He's picking up speed. He's getting down to the 10.58. Excellent looking run in that Nissan Patrol. Raging Ricky. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing doing a nice job putting this thing together. And here he is, top up view right down to the camera. Boom. All right, folks. That's how you do it. Looking at the Igloo Replay slow-mo coming down. That beautiful looking job. They've got all those the decals on the paint job there. There's extra weight inside here. Made it look excellent. Each team actually having put together 4 different vehicles to come and compete on our track, and we appreciate it, and we're gonna do what we can to make sure you know how they're gonna perform, including this one right here. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Raging Ricky getting that Nissan Patrol down over top of the line with a 10.58 round number 2. That's awesome.
Run 10.
Olo Brown getting ready to take that Ford Bronco R down for its second run on the Pebble Path, the light off-road course here at the Igloo Proving Grounds. And here he goes. He's down off the ramp. He's into that first corner. He's sliding around there, and he's down through the deep stuff. Gets a little bit sideways, hung up. He had an excellent run the first round. This time he's coming down still, getting some good speed with an 11.41. Didn't smash into the camera this time, and that's actually nice of him. All right, there he is. Bolo Brown getting it down to the bottom, not wrecking everything. Top up viewing, seeing getting bounced around a little bit, but is still able to get the point for making it down on the second round. That's excellent. Igloo Replay checking out the Bronco R. This one came out in its premium first, and then they did a mainline version of it. This is that right there. Looks like you kept the original tires, but there's definitely some weight inside there. There's definitely some work on the axles. There's a sweet looking looking paint job on it. All of these builders taking their time and making sure they customize these vehicles for each one of the events here at the Igloo Proving Grounds. There he is, Bolo Brown, down over top of the line, gets an excellent looking run with that excellent looking truck. 11.41 for the second round. That's wrapping it up for group number 1 on the Pebble Path, folks. Let's look at round 2 results. Ironbeard Customs coming in with a 10.15, gets him second place with 3 points. Essex Boys, Harry, pulling it off with a 9.95, gets him first place in the second round. Puff from Puffs Racing gets a 10.18, that gets him 2 points with third place. Raging Ricky gets a slower time with a 10.58, gets fourth in the second round. Bolo Brown pulling first place in the first round, but ends up with a 5th place in the second round, but still got the fastest time of the day. That gives him the 6 points overall. 5 points for Harry, Essex Boys Racing, and 4 points for everybody else. There's the team standings so far. Miniature Car Racing, Bolo Brown pulling off an early lead, but that's only after Group 1. We've got Group 2 coming up next on the Pebble Path, and they've got to get their scores on that chart right there. But 10 points after 2 rounds for Bolo Brown. Closest we've got is Ironbeard Customs. He's sitting pretty at 7 points, but there it is, Miniature Car Racing's Bronco R. It is the current point leader in Group number 1 of the Pebble Path. We've got Group number 2 going to be coming up next. There they are right there, folks. All right, vicious looking set of vehicles. The next 5 right there, they're going to be on the next Pebble Path Light off-road course here on the IPG tournament. Like we mentioned earlier on, don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. That really helps out the channel. There's the super thanks option, and we've got the merch store. You get over and check out some shirts, some hats. We got some Christmas coming up. You never know. All right. Other than that, that's wrapping it up for group number 1 on the Pebble Path here. Big Beaverworx shout out to all you good folks for coming out and checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we will see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and all you beaver lovers out there. There it is, folks, round 1 of the IPG Pebble Path. Just finished up, we had 5 trucks making excellent runs all the way down there, including Bolo Brown right there. Miniature Car Racing, who is the points leader, coming out of round number 1. There they are right there, getting ready for group number 2. 5 more vehicles going to be taking on the Pebble Path today. There they are, and they look awesome. All right, folks, without any further ado, let's just get into this. King Gesture Racing got their 4-car team right there, including the S15 pickup truck, which is the Pebble Path entry. Looks like he's got a wheel swap on there and a paint job, a little bit of extra weight, and a big Puerto Rico flag. Sisters of the Heavy Metal, they've got their 4-car team right there. We got Ellie Mae back, going to be driving the Volkswagen Karma. This is his custom, very custom job right here. It's got pretty much new everything on it. Entered it with that big chili bowl. Stupid Fish Racing, they've got their 4-car team right there. Everybody's got their own name. It is a group paint job across them all, including the only majorette entry in the Pebble Path, and it's the Chevy Square Body. Looks awesome. Dog Squad Racing got their 4-car team right there, including this Toyota Land Cruiser right there. Driver Teen Wolf going to be taking this one down. Look at that puppy dog on the hood. What an excellent picture that is. Great looking truck. See how it does. Team Beaverworx got their 4-car team right there, and we're going to be sending out one of the superstars. It's been out to Gravity Throttle Racing. It's been camping. It's hung out with the puppy dog. It's the Baja Bouncer right there. We got Kowalski going to be driving that down, and hope he does good.
Right.
Team King Chester, we got that Chevy S10 pickup truck, and he's going to be taking that thing down, flag and all. He's up on the start rack, and here he goes. All right, he's down into the first curve. It looks like it's going to be fine, sailing through there, down through the deep stuff. That's where it gets a little bit deeper in that section, over top of the logs, making a good time, pulling it out, and he's through the bottom. King Gesture opening up the first round with an 11.75. See the modifications he's got on there, those great big knobby tires hanging out out the side. Excellent job right there. Love it when people do the custom work on these cars. Coming from the top up view, checking it out, coming towards the camera. Nice little stop right there. Round number 1. All right, that is King Gesture. Slow-mo coming down. Igloo replay down off the ramp. All right, folks, we've got 4 different vehicles from each one of these teams. This is like the light off-road course, and King Gesture, been here before. Team King Gesture driving his King Gesture. Look at that. All right, down over top of the logs. Transition is good. There's a nice smooth run to get it going for the second round of the Pebble Path. There he is, over top of the line. King Gesture running it out on that Pebble Path, getting an 11.75 for run 1.
Run 2.
Ellie Mae from Dr. Dodge is going to be taking down that Volkswagen Karma, the convertible. She's all strapped inside there. All right, here she goes. There's a brave girl right there, and then she's holding on. That Karma's through the deep stuff, no problem. Making it onto the log. Good transition. There, yeah, she's just getting jiggled around in there. All right, over top of the line. 10.81. That was a great time. Ellie Mae, no problem. Letting it all hang out there. There she is. And that is fetal position in the passenger seat. That's where I usually ended up when my mom was driving around when I was a kid. Either way, top up view. There she is, making it down over top of the line. That Volkswagen Karma. Sisters of the heavy metal team from Dr. Dodge. This guy is a legend. This team is a legend. And there she is, holding on to it, coming down around that first bend, coming into the sloped area. That's where you get a bit of a run up into the deep stuff, and they're choking out, coughing through, but she just powers through, no problem. And then bouncing around, look at her inside there. She's holding on, making the run look absolutely excellent, and still being able to stay inside there. That's some talent right there, folks. There it is. Dr. Dodge, Sisters of the Heavy Metal. That Volkswagen Karma got Ellie Mae making a 10.81 and stayed inside the vehicle. Awesome.
Run 3.
Stupid Fish Racing. There we go. They got their big Chevy square body. Slick Fitty going to be taking that thing down. First run on the Pebble Path in this great big truck. Almost a Stone Road contender, but they had a pretty big truck for the Stone Road. There he is. He's up off the ramp, getting through the first part, no problem. Handling the deep stuff, no easy there. All sideways and getting good speed off the bottom side. Still ends up with an 11.98 down at the bottom, taking it right up to the end of the track there. Nice looking paint job, though. Look at that. This thing looks beautiful. Got the name on the hood. All right, top up view coming right at you. There he is. All right. Beautiful looking run there by the Stupid Fish Racing team. All right, coming down in the super slow-mo Igloo replay. Checking out, getting a little hung up at the top there to negotiate in that top corner. All right. Drop off this lip here. It goes through a little bit of a ramp. Get a good run up for this section right here where it gets a little bit deeper. Tires sink in a little bit more. Up on top of the logs. There we go. Stupid Fish Racing putting down their first run on the Pebble Path. There it is right there. 4-car team coming in from these guys. Matching paint jobs. 11.98 for the first run.
Run 4.
Dog Squad Racing getting ready to take their first run. We got Driver, Teen Wolf in this thing. Look at, he's up on the rack, going down. First run on the Pebble Path for Dog Squad. He's handling that first corner, no problem. Getting good speed through the deep stuff. Handles the transition on the logs, no problem. And he is right into the camera at the end. Oh yeah, there we go. First team trying to take out the equipment on the Pebble Path. And he's down at the bottom, over top of the line with a 10.18. That's pretty fast, folks. And here it is, coming at you. Nice. Anyways, there it is. Dog Squad Racing taking out the camera on their first run on the Pebble Path, coming down off the ramp, getting into that first corner. There he is, super slow-mo, bouncing around. Excellent looking Toyota Land Cruiser. Teen Wolf taking that down. He's got little puppy dog on the hood. Kind of looks like a Cujo, actually. But either way, Dog Squad Racing taking it down. He's running the logs, no problem. Down over top of the line and into the trap and into the camera. That's a good thing. It's a tough little camera right there. In case some abuse in this truck. There he is, 10.18 in the Toyota Land Cruiser.
Run 5.
Team Beaverworx got their Baja Bouncer out there. Kowalski driving that. This truck has been everywhere. And we just keep on driving it because it just looks that good. And it's a performer. Perfect for the pebble path. There he is off the ramp, coming down through the loose stuff. This thing's got suspension on the logs, bouncing around over top of the line with a 10.35. All right, this truck might actually be a contender on this. F1 didn't do that great on the stone road, kind of ended upside down a few times. We got a 10.35 with this one, and Kowalski ripping on down right up to the camera. Beautiful looking run right there. Guess you couldn't really expect much less. We do have an awful lot of practice time on this track, and Kowalski is one of the hometown drivers in the hometown truck. All right, there he is, bouncing around off the top, gets through that first corner, no problem. Over top of the lip, through the deep stuff, gets a little bit hung up in there. This thing is huge, right? So it's been around and bouncing around through the logs. Suspension still seems to be working. That was modified down to gravity throttle racing and into the trap at the end. Made it look excellent. There you go, Kowalski. Team Beaverworx pulling off a 10.35 on their first run. That's going to wrap it up for round number 1. For the Pebble Path Group 2 cars, we got King Jester making 11.75. That gives him 4th place. Dr. Dodge, 10.81. Ellie Mae taking that Volkswagen down. That's going to net her 3rd place. Stupid Fish Racing coming in with an 11.98. That gives them 5th. Dog Squad Racing coming through the 10.18 gets 1st place. And then 10.35 for Beaverworx, and that's them 2nd. Don't forget, after the video, folks, that you still got to go over and vote for your favorite looking truck out of this Group 2 on the Pebble Path. There they are right there. All 5 vehicles. Well, 4 Beaverworx doesn't really count in the best looking vote. Go over to the community tab on the site and you can vote for the best looking ride out of Group number 2 vehicles for the Pebble Path. There they are. So there you go. Each vehicle is going to get a chance to vote in their respective event. So get over and vote for your favorite looking truck.
Run 6.
Second round action getting on the way here. We got King Jester's up on the top on the ramp again. Second round of that S15. Let's see how he does this time. All right, there he is. He's down. He's into the first corner, rolling around through that stuff, coming right over top of that top lip into the deep area. Transition onto the logs, getting bounced around in it. Big speed out the bottom, 11.91. A little bit slower than the first round, but he blows it sideways in front of the camera before he starts taking out our equipment. There he is. Beautiful looking job right there. Nice looking red top up view. There he is, coming right up to the camera. Again, not taking the camera out, just pointing that out, folks. All right, here he is. Super slow-mo King Jester coming down, flying the flag out back. He's got his emblem in the back of the truck there, put a paint job into it, got those fatty tires on it. Definitely he's got the work, the customization that he wanted to put into this to perform on the Pebble Path, and here he is, making it down. So far, every vehicle gets the extra point for making it to the bottom. No wipeouts, nobody went over the edge, and here he is, King Jester, throwing it down, making it look excellent, flying the flag, being all proud and stuff like that. There he is, King Jester, 11.75 for round 2.
Run 7.
Sisters of the Heavy Metal got Ellie Mae getting ready to take that Volkswagen Karma down. Custom job Karma. Whoever thought that we'd be bringing a Volkswagen onto the course, but hey, there she is. She's down off the ramp, handling that first corner, going down through the loose stuff. Dug in a little bit right there, and looks like she's pretty chill, pretty relaxed inside there, handling it. Okay, over top of the line, comes over with a 12.18. All right, there we go, folks, and she is still in the vehicle. Looks like she's all chill in there. No problem. All right. Great looking run. Sisters of the Heavy Metal. There we are. Top up view coming down and over top of the line. Beautiful looking run. All right. Here we go. Super slow-mo. Igloo replay. Volkswagen Karma. Sisters of the Heavy Metal. Dr. Dodge always putting out the custom work and sending extras because this thing came with a chili bowl and it is absolutely annihilating the crowd over there. You got Lance Lester's going to come up with something, I believe, in the next episode, let you know what's going on there. But either way, here she is. She's okay. And she's handling this run, getting bucked around right there. And over top of the line, inside of the trap. There we go, folks. That was Ellie Mae, 12.18 in the Volkswagen Karma.
Run 8.
Stupid Fish Racing. Better to be a stupid fish than a dumb bass. I love that. All right, Slick Fitty going to be taking down that Major Red. Big Chevy square body. All right, there he is. He's down off the first run. Going through that first curve, no problem. Down into the ramp, through the loose stuff. Making it through there, over top of the logs. Great transition, good time. Coming through at 11.38 and takes out the camera at the end. The other vehicle that's just deciding to recklessly trash our track equipment down there, but that's a good thing. It's a good tough camera. Here it comes, folks, and boom, there you go. All right, needless plug right there. Beautiful looking run. All right, good time igloo replay. Let's check this out. Look at the paint job on this truck. It looks beautiful. Got the flames, got his name on there. They did such a good job on this whole team, making that all match up like that. Great looking stuff. All right, awesome performance too. Coming down through the deep part right there. This might be considered like a stone road truck, but you know, it all depends on the terrain you live in, on what kind of you would consider light off-road, I guess, eh? There we go. Over top of the line, into the trap, into the camera at the end right there. Slick Fitty. Run number 2 in that square body for an 11.38. All right.
Run 9.
Go. Second run for Teen Wolf inside that Toyota Land Cruiser. Dog Squad Racing going to be taking that one down for his second run. All right, here he goes, down off the ramp. He's into the first corner, still being able to bounce around through that over top of the lip, down through the deeper section, gets to those sideways coming onto the logs, but holds onto it, and nice and fast out the bottom and locks him up before he decides to take out the camera. All right, a little bit better than the last run. Comes out with an 11.05 time, a little bit slower, but save the camera at least. All right, there we go, right up there. Getting a really good shot of that metallic paint job on that thing. Dog Squad Racing coming down. Toyota Land Cruiser second run on the pebble path for that. And there he is, negotiating that top corner, coming around the curve, gets onto the lip. This is where it drops off into a little bit of a hill, into the deep section. That's where it's all sloppy, slushy stuff, transitioning onto the logs. The logs go one way, and down the other, through that, over top of the line. Good speed out the bottom, slides up to the camera, doesn't smack into it that time. That's nice of him. All right, 11.05 for Dog Squad Racing in the second run.
Run 10.
Team Beaverworx is lined up there. We got Kowalski going to be taking down the Baja Bouncer, the legend, down for his second run. Final run of the day, folks. All right, coming down off the ramp, going through that first corner, just left it all hang out there. No problem. Sliding back and forth, gets onto the logs, slows up a little bit there, gets over top of the line with a 10.65. There we go. He's in the 10 seconds. Didn't take out the camera. Beautiful looking run. Excellent looking truck. There he is. Kowalski Beaverworx his own right there. And this truck is a legend. Been everywhere. All right, folks, there it is. Second run for the Baja Bouncer. Kowalski taking that one down. All right, checking out the igloo replay. Super slow-mo coming down off the ramp into that first corner. Over top of the lip, down the ramp into the deep section. That's where it's all good and sloppy. Pulling through that, bouncing around, transitions up onto the logs. Fixed logs are all through there. They go one way, then they get them going horizontal there. Switching back to the lengthwise, down over top of the line, into the trap at the end. Second run for Kowalski in that Baja Bouncer, 10.65 for Beaverworx. That was the last run of the day, folks. Second round results, we got 11.91 for King Jester, puts him in fourth place. 12.18 for Ellie Mae, Dr. Dodge, fifth place for them. Stupid Fish Racing comes with an 11.38, gets third place for them in 2 points. Dog Squad Racing, 11.05, second place for them. And Beaverworx with a full run gets first place with a 10.65 in the second round. Final results. Dog Squad Racing gets group number 2 with 8 points. That was after Bolo Brown Miniature Car Racing got group number 1. Team points after 2 events. It's going to be Miniature Car Racing with 10 points is going to be in the lead. We got Stupid Fish and Dog Squad both at 8 points. Beaverworx and Ironbeard both at 7 points. Everybody else is rounding out around 4 or 5 points range after 2 rounds of the IPG Open, folks. But here we are. 10 teams just finished off the second event, the Pebble Path Light Off-Road Course here. There they all are right there. Nice job. It's going to be Dog Squad Racing. Basically got the highest points out of this event, but didn't get the same results in the Stone Road. So far, we've got Miniature Car Racing over there. Bolo Brown is going to be the points leader so far. After 2 events, there's the rest of the team showing up for the Pebble Path entries. Every team had to do 4 vehicles each, and this is their vehicle for the Pebble Path Light Off-Road Course. There they all are. They all look excellent. Don't forget to vote for your best looking team on the community tab over on the YouTube main channel, folks. That's gonna help us pick out a prize for the best looking team overall. But there they are, folks. Pebble Path entries, and the second event just got wrapped up. What an excellent looking run that was. Next event is gonna be the Rock Drop Jump, folks. Get ready for that. It's gonna be excellent. Legendary event there. All right, folks, there it is. We're wrapping it up for this one. Don't forget to subscribe and like. That really helps the channel out. There's the super thanks option. That would really help the channel out. And there's even some merch over on the Beaverworx shop. The link is there in the description underneath the video. That wraps up the Pebble Path event, second event in the IPG tournament. Big Beaverworx shout out to all the participating teams, and a big Beaverworx shout out for all of you good folks coming out here checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we'll see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and beater lovers out there. After 2 episodes, the big and small off-road tracks have had some impressive action. Bolo Brown from Miniature Car Racing has the early lead at the halfway point. Some excellent looking vehicles in the tournament so far. We have the best looking vehicle vote going on over on the YouTube channel community tab, and we are encouraging all of you to get over there after the event so you can help pick out the best looking team. Here's what the vote tally looks like so far. We got a tie between Oregon Outcast Racing and Stupid Fish Racing. And yes, kids, we got a prize for the best looking team. There it is. Wait for it. Boom! Green Light Collectibles 2022 Corvette Sea Race Stingray Coupe is the Adams detailing spray. So figured it was fitting for the best looking team. Beaverworx Diecast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds bringing you the next Rock Drop Jump Group 1 in the event number 3. There they are. All 5 teams got their car ready to go. These are the ones they built to fly and to add up as many points as possible. So let's just get into this.
Vehicles.
James Ironbeard got his 4-car team right there. Ironbeard Customs, and it's got the 90 Acura NSX going to be doing the drop. It's got the 39 on the side. It's got the big USMC, United States Marine Corps, all over the hood. All right, should do good. All the way from England, UK, we've got the Essex boys. They're going to be sending down the 69 Dodge Charger, and it's got a big Union Jack on the hood, just like another car we might know from a popular TV show. Thing looks excellent. See how it does. Puff from Puff's Racing's 4-car team right there, including the McLaren 720S Spider right there. It's a matchbox. It's got some good specs, and it's a convertible. Kind of looks like a built to fly. See how it does. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. We got Raging Ricky going to be taking down that Ford RS200 rally car legend right there. Looks like he's got the knobby tires on the outside of it. Excellent looking decal work. Nice color. Should do good. Miniature car racing. Polo Brownie is the current points holder coming out of the first half, and he's going to be jumping the Mustang SVO. Look at that Fox body right there, sporting the same color as the rest of the team, that brown and gold with that little bit of squiggly on the door. Looks excellent. They're going up against the rock drop jump, folks. 3 sections of off-the-shelf black track going down a 20-degree to 70-degree drop to launch angle over top of a 30-centimeter pit right there into the measured landing ramp right there. And then you get the slide out for the extra point in the style area. Points. Each vehicle are going to get 2 drops. 1 point to finish on your wheels. 1 point for style. We'll explain that's kind of not bouncing in the side real hard. 1 point for the longest distance per round and 1 point overall for the longest distance per group at the end of the event.
Drop 1.
Ironbeard Customs going to be taking that Acura NSX down low. Mama is going to be taking it, all right, on the ramp, and there she goes. She down. Nice big air, big long jump sliding. Just gently brushes the side. That's going to be enough for a style point right there, folks. When you go careening into the side, that's when they don't give you the style point. That was just a little brush. There's the jump. There's the slide. Look at that. Making it look awesome. Beautiful looking run right there by Low Mama. Driving for Ironbeard Customs in that NSX. Look at it fly. Look at the distance. Coming down 52.5 centimeters. That's 22.5 centimeters on the landing ramp after the 30-centimeter jump. Slow-mo. There it goes. Big long jump. Beautiful landing, bounces it around, nice slide out. That's the way you do it. Again, Ironbeard Customs setting the benchmark on the first run, 52.5 centimeters and a style point with the wheel point. All right.
Drop 2.
Essex Boys Racing going to be getting ready to take that 69 Dodge Charger down for its hazard style jump off the ramp. Here he goes. All right, nice air, holding on to it. Jump. No! Last minute, it's up on his roof. It looks like he was going to hold on to that slide and going for the style, and it ended up just flipping at the last minute. High tip point on that old style Charger all jacked up there. Look at that, he's holding on to it, and then wasn't. Last second, it went over on the lid. 0 style points and no wheel point there, friends. Let's check out the distance. Coming in, got some nice air, 48 centimeters on the landing ramp right there. Nice looking jump, just couldn't hold on to that landing. It ended up all over the place. Igloo replay slow-mo coming down off the ramp. Nice big air, making that 69 Charger look excellent. Sliding, holding on to it, and then last second caught an edge enough to throw him over on the lid. Negated the style point. There it is. Essex Boys Racing, 48 centimeters for Mark's getting that Charger.
Drop 3.
Puff from Puff's Racing. Now understand, this is an active research asset, folks, and you got some funky stuff to play with in here. Puff is actually inside that car. We just can't see him. So here he goes. Nice big jump, great big air, and sliding out the other side. Bumps into the back wall. All right, he's still okay in there. This is a new driving suit that protects him from practically everything, including people's vision. But my dog Major can still see him, so that's kind of weird. There he is on the landing ramp, coming down, sliding. Boom, he's in there. And like I said, that suit keeps him all nice and protected. All right. Anyways, let's check out the ramp cam, see how much of a distance he got on that. And he's just sailing through there, and it looks like 52.5 centimeters on the ramp. That means that he's going to be tying Ironbeard Customs. He just didn't get that style point. Igloo replay. As he's just holding on to it right there. Nice big air. Comes in at a 45 and a 30 right there. That's like degree angles. And then bounces into the logs. Couldn't get it sideways enough. That means he didn't get the style point, but he gets the wheel point and 52.5 centimeters.
Drop 4.
Raging Ricky from Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing is getting that RS200. This thing is like the rally B group legend. Here he goes. Nice big air. Holding on to it sideways and just taps the side a little bit. That could be enough to get the style point. Still, he didn't really careen into it. He was pulling it sideways as hard as he could. There he is. What a beauty looking ride that is at the bottom. Coming down, hitting on the ramp. Looks like that rear end dropped a little bit. That's just a light tap. Think that he's going to get the style point for that. Let's check out how he did on the ramp. And that back end is dropping fast. 35 centimeters, only 5 centimeters on the ramp. That's, kind of short by the looks of the competition we got so far today. Let's check this out on the Igloo replay. Nice looking run. Too fast for the cameraman because he's probably drunk. And there he is sliding. Just a little tap on the side. Beautiful looking run. Raging Ricky making that RS200 look excellent, even at 36 centimeters and 2 points.
Drop 5.
Bolo Brown, miniature car racing, going to be taking that Mustang SVO down for his first launch. Check this thing out. He got some suspension inside there. Here he goes. Big pop off the start. Big slide out the other side. And he is bumping and sliding all over the place, but keeps it on his wheels. Gets it around like twice. So that's going to get him a style bonus. There wasn't any slamming into the sides. He tapped a couple times, but hey, there's a little slide assist. Look at that. That made it look excellent. All right. That's beautiful looking run. Let's see how the distance went. There he is. He's bringing her in, nose diving, and putting it down at 44.5 centimeters, 14.5 centimeters on the landing ramp, and made the slide out look excellent. All right, here he goes. Slow-mo, big launch, making that Mustang look excellent, getting up into the contender numbers. Not quite at the top yet, but he made that dismount look excellent. All right, Bolo Brown, miniature car racing, taking that Mustang down for his first run. It's going to net him 44.5 centimeters and 2 points. Not bad. That wraps up round number 1. We got Low Mama with 2 points at 52.5 centimeters. Hold on to that, folks. 48 centimeters for Essex Boys Racing. Mark's Kid gets 0 points for getting on his roof. Puffs Racing, 52.5 centimeters. Look at that. We got a tie for the longest distance. Oregon Outcast gets 36 centimeters and 2 points. Bolo Brown, 44.5 centimeters and 2 points there for round 1. Just a reminder that after the vid, folks, don't forget to go on over to the community tab and vote for your best looking ride so they can win that prize we showed it at the beginning of the video. Go over to the community tab and you can pick your best looking ride out of the Rock Drop Jump Group 1 cars. There they are right there, folks. Every car from every team is going to get a shot at a vote, so don't forget to vote for your best looking car. All right.
Drop 6.
Second run for that Acura NSX Ironbeard Customs. Low Mama going to be taking that thing down. Look at it up on the ramp. All right, here goes. She's down. Nice big air again. Flat landing. Pulls a double and a tap. Nice. That's how you make some style points up right there, folks. That was excellent. Double spin around right there. There's that excellent looking Acura. It's like a pimped out Honda, right? All right, there it is. Sliding around. Pulling the double again. Nice. Let's check out the distance on that jump, eh? There it is. She's up in the air, down, bringing it, and it's coming down at 49.5 centimeters is the touchdown. A little bit shorter than last time, but still nice and long. Good distance inside of this car. All right, Ironbeard Customs, picking a good build here. Made it look excellent. There's some custom work all over it. Look at that spin around twice. Excellent. Beautiful looking run right there. Ironbeard Customs. All right, going to get a nice long jump there, 49.5 centimeters, both the points. All right.
Drop 7.
Second run for the Essex Boys inside of that 69 Dodge Charger up there on the ramp. All right, let's see how this works out for him this time. All right, here he goes. He's gone. He's flying, and he's on 2 wheels, and it's ballistic right out the other side. Oh, yeah, there wasn't even an attempt to get her sideways, I don't think, there, other than the fact got it up on 2 wheels. So we're pulling off all the stunts from the TV show, except for that good finish. Look at that. Up on 2 wheels and straight into the wires out at the other side, testing out the integrity of the little barriers we got there all the way around the slide out area. All right, look at that. 2-wheel landing coming down at 44.5 centimeters again, I think. And you got pretty close to that last time. It holds on to it all the way through that, which is beautiful. Just didn't get any kind of slide out the other side. All right, here we go. Airborne, down on 2 wheels. Even holds it there for a second and dead. Nothing. Boom. Right into the wires and upside down like a turtle. All right. Puppy dog ending there for the S6 Boys, coming out with 44.5 centimeters and 0 points there.
Drop 8.
Puff from Puff's Racing getting ready to take that McLaren 720S Spider down again. He says he's loving that suit, folks. He threw himself down a rock embankment earlier on, got back up, said he didn't feel a thing. All right, here he goes. He's got some nice air, flings it down and slides out beautifully. Puts it right in the center of the slide out area. That is the way you do it, folks. Oh, yeah. He's in there. He's waving at you all. You just can't see him. All right, there he is. Nice big long jump, and look at this slide. That is picture perfect rock drop jump right there, folks. Puff Racing doing an excellent job. Check out the distance on that one. He's bringing it in long again at 52.0 centimeters. This time he's like 0.5 centimeters shorter than the last time. That's an excellent looking run, excellent looking car. Look at that. He's up there flying around, getting that landing, and then that perfect slide out the end right there. Beautiful looking run, 52.0 centimeters and 2 points for Puff.
Drop 9.
Second run for Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. We got Raging Ricky taking that RS 200 down for his second run. It's got the knobby tires on it. See how he does this time. There he goes. He's down. He's all over the place. He wiped out on the landing ramp. Looks like he just caught an edge. He did not make it. Well, he made it onto the ramp, but he didn't make any kind of landing that was going to be scoreable. Look at that. He's on his side. Didn't even make it off of the landing ramp. Let's check out what happened there. He's all over the place, almost into the ramp cam. That thing's pretty tough. It's taking a few shots. Check it out on the slow-mo. There he is. 29 centimeters. That's 30 plus minus 1, I mean. All right, didn't quite make it. Just enough. Tail end dropped, and he's all over the place. Checking out the Igloo replay slow-mo. What happened there? There he is. He's kind of rough coming off the ramp, bouncing around. Lost some speed and not quite enough to get it into the scoring range on the landing ramp, but he didn't make it into the pit. There we go. 29 centimeters, 0 points for the second run. Raging Ricky.
Drop 10.
Second run for Bolo Brown in that Mustang SVO. Look at that. All right, he's up on the rack. Let's see how he does this time. Here he goes. He's got a nice launch. Big air. Brings it down, and he is ballistic out the other side. It looks like he just could not get that tail end around. He was sliding, and that went right into the rails. That means upside down. No style point, no wheel point. That is it for Bolo Brown. Checking out the ramp cam. Coming in. Looks like he's trying to get it around, and something kicked up the tail end of that car. Wasn't able to get any slide out of it. Checking out the ramp cam. Let's see what kind of distance he got. Coming down at 46.5 centimeters. That's a little bit less than last time. He's the current points leader right now, too, so he's going to have to do some fighting back. Let's check out the Igloo replay. Big Air was looking pretty good there, and if he had a landing, probably could have stayed in the points race, but his landing was on his roof, out the other side. He basically just careened right into them rails. Distance of 46.5 centimeters, 0 points for Bolo Brown. There you go, folks. Second round action is in the books. 49.5 centimeters and 2 points for Low Mama Ironbeard Customs. 44.5 centimeters and 0 points for Essex Boys. 52 centimeters for Puffs Racing and 2 points there for an excellent landing. 29 centimeters for Oregon Outcast for wiping out on the ramp. And 46.5 for Bolo Brown. Now let's see the points here. We got 6 points for both Ironbeards and Puff for getting the longest distance and holding on to it. That means the overall points race so far, folks, is going to bring Ironbeard Customs up into the new points leader at the halfway point. Now we got group number 2 going to be coming up next, but there it is. We got a tie for group number 1 between Puff and Ironbeard Customs. Look at those two cars. Look like they're both built to fly, and they both did an excellent job. Low Mama and the Acura NSX. We had Puff over there in the McLaren 720S Spider. And then we had the other three. We got Essex Boys, Oregon Outcast, and Bolo Brown up there. All right, folks, great looking run. Group 2 cars are going to be up next. Sweet looking rides right there. That's wrapping it up for this first group of the Rock Drop Jump. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or there's this super thanks option, and that's always a very beautiful option, folks. But you need something for your cake, there's the Beaverworx store. You can go check out some of the stuff over there if you like. Other than that, big Beaverworx shout out to all the contestants. Big Beaverworx shout out to all you good folks for coming out here and checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we'll see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and beaver lovers out there. Round 1 action on the rock drop jump stop. James Ironbeard pulling off a nice long 52.5 centimeters, matched only by Puff right afterwards, so we ended up with a tie coming out of group number 1. Now we're going to be moving into the next part, Beaverworx Diecast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds, bringing group number 2 for the IPG Open Rock Drop Jump. This is event number 3 in the tournament. We got 5 more cars from 5 more teams going to be taking a hit at the jump, so we're just going to roll right into this.
Vehicles.
King Jester from King Jester Racing got their 4-car team right there, including the Corvette Stingray. Look at that. It's got the right shape to fly, and it is definitely a custom job done on the outside of that. Let's see how it does. Sisters of the Heavy Metal, their 4-car team, and a chili pot, and that's been stirring up a lot down there, but here is their 70 Dodge Charger. It's got some excellent looking wheels on it, lots of custom work on this. Excited to see this one go. Stupid Fish Racing. These guys get real creative with their designs and paint jobs, including Cooter Smith. That's hilarious. In the Land Rover Series, too. Everybody approaches this event a little bit differently, so see how some fat knobby tires does on this. Dog Squad Racing, their 4-car team shown there, including their entry for the rock drop jump, the Honda Civic EG. Whatever EG means, not sure. Either way, it's kind of a rally car, and they do really well on the rock drop, so big hopes for this guy. Team Beaverworx and their 4-car team, we had to supplement in because the postal service in North America sucks. Anyways, we got the 85 Mustang SVO. Rashadi are going to be taking that down. Little bit of experience. See how he does.
Drop 1.
King Jester from King Jester Racing going to be taking down that Corvette Stingray for the first drop of the rock drop jump IPG group number 2. Here he goes. Down over top of the ramp. Nice there. Puts it in, and what a beautiful slide right there. Stops him right dead center of the slide out area. Gonna get the extra point. Starting off the round, excellent. That was a perfect run right there. Just put it right in the middle of the center. Beautiful looking jump. Great looking slide. That Corvette performed really good on the first run. Opening it up, let's check out the distance on that jump. Nosing in at a good 42.5 centimeters, 12.5 centimeters on the landing ramp. That's stretching it out pretty good. First run of the day. Drop number 1, King Jester taking that 72 Corvette Stingray over and made it look excellent. Perfect run to start it off. There it is, folks, the Corvette Stingray. King Jester with a distance of 42.5 and 2 points.
Drop 2.
Sisters of the Heavy Metal got their 70 Dodge Charger. Dr. Dodge going to be driving it this time. He's up on the rack. They got the real skinny wheels on this thing, front and back. See how it does. Coming down off the ramp, nice big air, and lands it. Blows it all the way around. It does not touch any sides. Look at that. Today is the day to nail that landing, folks. Dr. Dodge not disappointing. Look at the wheels. That thing's excellent. So much custom work went into that. All right, look at that beautiful slide out. Perfect. That's the way you want to do it on the rock drop jump. No sides involved there. Style points included. Let's check out the distance. Holding it up there for some hang time. Coming down at 48.5 centimeters. That's 18.5 centimeters on the landing ramp. Bouncing around and hold on to it out the other side. Beautiful looking run. Igloo super slow-mo replay. There he is. Over top of the ramp. Putting it down and sliding that big old Dodge round. Got the big engine hanging out of the hood right there. Excellent looking casting. Did 84.5 centimeters and 2 points for Dr. Dodge.
Drop 3.
Stupid Fish Racing. Okay, folks, remember that suit we had to give Puff in the first round? Well, Cooter Smith is wearing it in this one. We can't see him, but he's in there. All right, he's making the ramp and going. Does not make it. Oh, man, he's in the pit. That's what happens, folks. That was those big, fat, knobby tires, and that's probably what's going to be the first vehicle in the pit right there. All right, everybody approaches this a little bit differently, folks, and Stupid Fish Racing right there trying to get the off-roader tires on there and was not able to clear the pit distance. All right, there he is. He's coming in there. Cooter's still holding on there. Crews tell us that they had used 3 rolls of Gorilla Tape to tape him in there because that thing comes stock with a lap belt. There's the crews. They're making sure he's okay. They're going to pull that vehicle out of the pit in the meantime. All right, slow-mo replay. Let's check that one out. There he is. He's real tight on the track, bouncing around. Could not quite get the distance, and that's where you end up in the pit, folks. You got to be able to make the 30-centimeter distance, and that's going to end you up with 0 points and a 0 distance score. All right.
Drop 4.
J-Bo from Dog Squad Racing going to be taking down that Honda Civic EG. It's like Honda Civic Egg, not sure. Either way, he's up on the ramp. Rally car style, here he goes. Over the pit, big air. Nice slide out, just a little brush against the boards. That's not going to really take any style points away. He made that look excellent. That was a great distance, too. We're going to have to go check out that on the replay because made it look excellent coming down over top of the ramp. Nice slide, even though the camera's a little choppy there. Doesn't matter. Looked excellent. Great job done by J-Bo Dog Swap Racing. Now look at the hang time. He is up there, folks. Stretching it out 52.5 centimeters. That's a really long jump. We've had a couple of other cars do that. Nothing this round so far. Igloo replay off the end of the ramp, through the air, puts it down, gets it into the slide, and makes it look awesome. All of the points, longest distance so far. There you go, Dog Squad Racing. J-Bo pulling 52.5 centimeters and 2 points.
Drop 5.
Team Beaverworx, we got Rashad Yard, drew the shortest straw so he can get this Mustang SVO airborne. Lots of suspension work done on this. Here he goes! It's up, it's flying, and he puts it down and just taps the side a little bit. That's not that hard. It should still be good for a style point. There it is. Lots of work done on this car. Sent it out. It's been back around the world. There's some camera angles for you. There it is, sliding around, bouncing around. This thing has been modified with a guitar string, from what we're told, folks. All right, checking out the distance coming in. There it is. 45 centimeters, 15 centimeters even on the landing ramp, bouncing that thing around. Team Beaverworx got entered in because we had a couple teams couldn't make it through the mail system. Go figure, it happens. Big air right there, putting it down, sliding it, and then coming around the other way. Almost get to completely stop there. It's just a light tap. We take the point away when you plow in. There he is, folks. There he gets it. 45 centimeters and 2 points for Team Beaverworx. That wraps up round number 1. King Gesture coming in at 45.5 centimeters, 2 points there. Dr. Dodge, Sisters of the Heavy Metal, taking that Charger, 48.5 centimeters, 2 points there. Stupid Fish Racing ended up in the pit, netted them 0 points for that one. Dog Squad Racing, 52.5 centimeters, longest jump, 3 points. Beaverworx, 45 centimeters, 2 points. Round number 1 wrapped up. Folks, don't forget after the episode to get over and vote for the best looking vehicle out of the Rock Drop Jump Group 2 cars. Get over to the community tab and you can vote for your best looking ride out of this round. And there is the standing so far. Looks like Ironbeard Customs is out to an early lead. They are all playing for the 22 Greenlight Corvette Stingray Coupe right there. Awesome. So don't forget to get over after the episode and vote for your favorite looking team.
Drop 6.
King Gesture getting ready to kick off round number 2 in that Corvette Stingray. He's up there in the rack. All right, this thing's all pointy, so it's going to fly good. All right, here he goes. Nice big air, puts it down. He's upside down and back on his wheels. All right, he did a complete roll over there and puts it back up on the shiny side. That's beautiful. Well, kind of the flat paint side. Either way you look at it, but either way, great looking run. Nice control of that. He's over, he's upside down, sliding, and boom, back up again. That counts as some great style point right there, folks. Nailed that one. Here he is on the ramp, bringing it down at 46.5 centimeters. I think that's a little bit longer than his last jump. Great job done by King Gesture. Second round action, flying that Corvette. Oh yeah, it looks beautiful up there, putting it down. Gets all squirrely as he bounces off the edge of the ramp and then upside down, right side up. Full rollover, beautiful looking run, 2 points and 46.5 centimeters for the king.
Drop 7.
Sisters of the Heavy Metal, second round action. Dr. Dodge taking that Dodge Charger down. Look at that on the rack. Beautiful looking ride. Here he goes. Got those skinny wheels. Big air. And slides it out perfect. Look at the marks he left, eh? All right. Nicely done by Dr. Dodge. In that Dodge with those skinny wheels. Oh, that thing has got a lot of custom work on it. He thought this one out a lot. Look at that. Just perfect, right out the other side. Nice looking run done by that Dodge Charger. Checking out the landing ramp, and it's coming in. Big long jump, 47.5 centimeters, 17.5 on the ramp. Sisters of the Heavy Metal putting together an excellent team this time. That's going to put some points on the board right there. Nice looking jump. That Charger looks great flying through the air. All right, there he is. Sliding out in the slide out area. Slow-mo replay. Beautiful looking run. Sisters of the Heavy Metal, 47.5 centimeters and 2 points.
Drop 8.
Stupid Fish Racing. Cooter Smith is still taped in there from the first round because he's still got that Ghost Recon suit on. You can't see him. He's there, folks. Here he goes. Big air. Not so much. He's in the pit again. Dang. There he is. That does it for the Land Rover in the second round. Stupid Fish Racing able to put it in the pit twice in the same event. So there you go. Fat tire, off-road tires, not so much on the rock drop jump ramp. There he is. He's in the pit. And there he gets some different angles of him going in there. And that's it. Couldn't get a score on the scoreboard. That means it's going to be goose eggs across the board for Stupid Fish Racing. Let's check out the... oh, there they are. They're pulling him out. He's going to be okay. That suit's pretty good. And our crews are pretty good at keeping people together. There he is. All right, Stupid Fish Racing. Checking out the Igloo replay. And he was just not getting the speed you need because I think that wheelbase is a little too wide to fit down on the track. So there it is. Stupid Fish Racing got that one over with 0 points and basically a 0 distance.
Drop 9.
Dog Squad Racing going to be taking down that Honda Civic EG. If that thing was Canadian, it'd be called an EH. Ha! Get it? Anyways, here we go. He's down off the ramp. Second run. Nice big air. Puts it down and makes a beautiful slide out the other side. Style points out the yin yang tonight, folks. That was awesome right there. Nice big air. And that was a picture perfect slide. Look at that. Taps the side and just holds it there the whole time, huh? Nice one motion. Just slid it right in there. Perfectly centered in the slide out area. Checking out the ramp cam here. 44.5 centimeters, 14.5 centimeters on the landing ramp. Not nearly the distance he got out of the first round, but it's pretty unpredictable out there. You don't know. You got to nail that just perfect to get the good long jumps and got a good perfect long landing out of that. Just not the same kind of distance. So there it is. Second round, 2 points and 44.5 centimeters for Dog Squad Racing.
Drop 10.
Team Beaverworx, second run, going to be wrapping up Group 2 on the rock drop jump. And there he is, Rashad Yar. Got that Mustang SVO up on the rack. He's ready to go, and there it is. He's off, he's flying, he's down, he's sliding, and he's putting it right in the middle of the slide out area again. Like I said, style points are just being handed out like crazy. Everybody seems to be nailing it. If you're not getting right in the pit, that is. Either way, look at that. Sliding right out, making it look excellent. There's some suspension all over that car. The paint job, it looks awesome. The landing, checking out the jump, coming in for 46.5 centimeters, 16.5 on the ramp, bouncing around. Rashad Yar making that Mustang look excellent. Team Beaverworx in the round. Igloo replay, checking it out for the last one tonight, folks. All right, big slide, holding on to it, going around. Perfectly executed run there by Rashad Yar. Distance 46 centimeters. 2 points. That's wrapping it up for the round. Going over to the scoreboard. We got 46.5 centimeters for King Gesture. Gets him 2 points. Sisters of the Heavy Metal. Dr. Dodge, 47.5 That's the longest distance. 3 points there. Stupid Fish gets in the pit again. Dog Squab Racing coming through. 44.5 centimeters. 2 points for him on the round. 46.5 and 2 points for Beaverworx. That means it's going to be J-Bo gets the overall longest distance. Gets the extra point for 6. And Dr. Dodge coming in 5 points right there behind him. That's going to bring the final scoreboard after the rock drop jump to there, folks. We got Dog Squad pulling out with a 14-point lead, followed up by Ironbeard Customs. Nicely done, and there it is, folks. The end of the rock drop jump, event number 3 here at the Igloo Proving Grounds, and it looks like Dog Squad Racing J-Bo right there, getting group number 2, 6 points, longest distance, 52.5 centimeters. That seemed to be the longest distance. In the round, there's the rest of the Group B cars right there. Shout out to the Group 1 cars. We got Puff and Ironbeard side by side, both getting 6 points in group number 1. All right, there you go. Rock Drop Jump event number 3 is getting wrapped up here on the IPG Open Tournament. And we got lots more coming, folks. Next event is going to be the Igloo Main Track. 12 points available on the main track, folks, so that's going to be a game changer. So there it is, event number 3, Rock Drop Jumps taken care of. Don't forget to subscribe and like. You know the drill, folks, and there's that super thanks option. We'd really appreciate that. And then there's also the Beaverworx store, just in case somebody wants to go over there and check it out and pick something up. It's there. All right, so big Beaverworx shout out to all the contestants for sending in their cars, and big Beaverworx shout out going out to all you good folks for coming out and checking out our stuff. Igloo Main Track is going to be next. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we will see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and beaver lovers out there. All right, we have had 3 events so far. The Stone Road Challenge, we had 10 teams going up, and it was Stupid Fish Racing, Astro Orion right there coming out on top over to the Pebble Pass. After 10 cars going down there, it was Bolo Brown coming out the points leader after that event. And over to the Rock Drop Jump, we had a 3-way tie going on there. It was James Ironbeard Puffs Racing and Dog Squab all getting 6 points out of there. Moving into event number 4, and now we've got 4 cars instead of 5 competing, so we're separating the groups up a little bit more. Beaverworx Diecast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds giving you the Igloo Main Track event number 4, Group 1. 4 cars racing here. Now take a look at these cars right there, folks. These shots were taken after the event. Give me an idea of the amount of damage they're about to take. All right, we've got a 4-car format and 3 races with 10 cars. That means race number 1, race number 2, low points cars will be forfeiting their points to go over to race number 3 to try again as like a second chance race. All right, folks, they are going up against the Igloo Main Track. This is our multi-surface, multi-manufacturer main track here at the Igloo Proving Grounds. Lots of ways to score points, including the drag car finish right there. Going through a Crash Racer's corner, midsection, you got a jump cam, and you get points for the longest jump through the 3D Bob Maker corner, down through the bottom stretch, over top of the finish line, and then even after that, you got another point available in a flatbed finish if you can nail one of those. Points. We got 2 points for first place finish, 1 point for second place, 1 point for the fastest time on the drag line, 1 point for the longest jump, 1 point to finish on your wheels, 1 point for a flatbed finish, and at the end of the races, 1 point for the fastest time and the longest jump.
Vehicles.
King Jester from King Jester Racing. We're running 4-car format this time. He's sending in the 67 Shelby Mustang right there. He's got the patented King Jester paintwork on the outside there. Good weight, should be good. Ironbeard Customs and their beautiful looking team right there, and he's going to be sending in that Mercury Cougar. This car is a diecast legend, been doing good on racetracks all over the place. It's going to need to on the Igloo Main Track, folks. All right, let's see how this one does. Essex Boys Racing's from the UK. Going to be sending down their '08 Ford Focus. Got Strike going to be driving that one this time. Beautiful looking paint job on it. Good weight. Nice setup for the Igloo main track. Sisters of the Heavy Metal, Dr. Dodge going to be bringing on the Plymouth Roadrunner right there. Looks excellent. There is an amazing amount of custom work put into all of the vehicles he sends in, including this one. Big fat FTEs. All right.
Race 1.
Let's get the show on the road. We've got the 4 cars up there in the start gate. Here we go. King Jester, Ironbeard out front. It's going to be Ironbeard gets the drag line. King Jester's upside down already. Essex Boys coming up through the jump cam down the bio stretch. And Essex Boys upside down. Only one on their wheels over the line is Ironbeard, but Essex Boys got it all figured out. They're up on their wheels again. Looks like the only 2 that made it down over the line. 9.35 time for Ironbeard Customs in that Cougar. Excellent time. There's King Gesture and Dr. Dodge didn't make it down over the finish line that time. Looks like they're all messed up there and lost their momentum in that 3D Bot Maker corner. Right there you can see Essex Boys rolling for a little bit, and then they are on their wheels over top of the line. That means they get the point. All right, let's check out some drag line time. There it is, 3.01 for Ironbeard, getting it in the Cougar, and then over to the jump cam. Let's see what we got. He's stretching it right out, 29.5 centimeters. All right, he's got that one for sure. Strike is coming down at 19 centimeters in that Ford Focus. Moving into the Igloo replay, let's see who got wiped out where on this one. And see how people get bumped around. There they are, first 2 cars down. King Gesture and James Ironbeard. Gesture trying to get up on top. Ironbeard making it over top of the line. He had a beautiful line and a good run all the way through there. You can see King Gesture back there blocking up Dr. Dodge. He's not making it past there. That slowed the 2 of them up. Right there, Essex Boys up on its side. He's rolling down, but is able to recover before he gets over top of the finish line. There's James Ironbeard making a beautiful looking run right there. Gets a great time. 9.35 and the extra point for the fastest drag, longest jump, and landing on the wheels.
Race 2.
Everybody's moved 1 position over. We got Dr. Dodge in for the drag line this time up against King Gesture. There they go. They're down. It's almost neck and neck. It looks like King Gesture gets it, and they're moving on. He's still got the lead all the way through. He's upside down and rolling. James Ironbeard gives it a big hammer right there at the finish line. He's over on his lid, gets first place, but not going to get the wheel bonus. Again, only 2 cars over the line. There's Ironbeard Customs right there. King Gesture looks like he's kind of getting a little loose right there. The car could be coming apart on the edges. James Ironbeard give him a hard hit right there, coming over top of the line. There's Essex Boys racing up on his lid right there. Dr. Dodge hasn't made it down to the bottom of the race yet. He was a front row start on that one. See what's going on. There's that roll down, and James Ironbeard smashing in the King Gesture there and making a mess out of that one. Here we go. Drag line, and it looks like King Gesture by a nose gets it with a 3.11 going over to the jump cam. It looks like King Gesture coming down 27 centimeters. Ironbeard coming down at 19.5 centimeters. And did we get a third car? Nope. Only got the 2 in the jump game. Got to be in the shot to get a shot at the longest jump. All right, checking out the Igloo replay. There they are. There's that drag on the first run, and it is going to be King Gesture gets it. And right afterwards, it's both Dr. Dodge and Essex Boys on their lid coming out of the Crash Racers corner, going into the 3D Bob Maker corner. King Gesture got a great line that just hits the edge too hard, starts rolling. Looks like Ironbeard is going to go under him or through him, and he picked through him and ended up pushing him over top of the line for the win. There it is. 10.41 for King Gesture, gets the extra point for the drag line, gets the extra point for the jump, does not get the wheels. Halfway point score gives him 4 points so far for King Gesture. Mercury Cougar, James Ironbeard, 7 points with the fastest time so far. Strike from Essex Boys Racing in that '06 Ford Focus, 2 points. And so far, Dr. Dodge in that Roadrunner has got nothing. Don't forget after the match to get over and vote for your favorite looking vehicle on this round. I guess we get on this one, race 1 of the Igloo main track. 4 vehicles right there. And you can vote for your team. There's the standings so far. Ironbeard Custom still on the top for winning the green light Corvette. That's the green light option. All right, folks, don't forget to get over and vote for your favorite looking team.
We gotta get these prizes introduced. It's been over a couple of weeks. Everybody's waiting. We've been trying to get these done. We gotta get these prizes introduced, Lester.
Chili's so good.
I know the chili's good. It's too good, Lester, don't you see? It's got everybody down there. Everybody is just hanging out with the chili and farting all the time. I don't know what they did to it.
It's so amazing. Oh my God.
Dude, you need to get your together. And you and the other two ought to be ashamed of yourselves. We can't get a car down through that corner without going through that cloud. All right, my number 2's lost in a cloud of chili lust over there, so looks like I'm flying solo here. We got prizes for first, second, and third place, and you get to pick which one. Pick a prize. There it is, folks. That's it. We've got a little bit of a reveal there. We've got 3 different castings from 3 different manufacturers. You saw the green light. Now we've got an M2 for all you drag racers out there. 71 Dodge Challenger funny car. Look at that. It's got the Fanta livery on it in the package. Great collector. Number 2's the Hot Wheels Premium Ford F-150. Look at that Raptor. Beautiful looking wheels. This is the premium Canadian packaging. Looks excellent. And then Matchbox, we've got over to the Collector's Series 70th Anniversary Corvette right there, kids. All right, you get to pick which one. First place gets first pick. Second place gets second pick. Third place gets what's left. All right, kids, there you go. Prizes for the IPG Open Tournament right there. You pick them. Now we're just leave this guy here, right? Oh God, I'm out. Race 3.
Well, that was interesting. All the cars have moved over one position. We got Dr. Dodge out with Essex boys on the run. Going down and drag lines going over. Looks like Dr. Dodge is getting that one. They're still flying down through the midsection and the jump cam. We've got everybody bunching up there. And again, only 2 cars coming over the line. Dr. Dodge 12.25. And we got Essex boys following up for the second place right there. There he is, folks. All right, Dr. Dodge making it down for a run this time. He wasn't able to complete one of those yet. And that was the one run he did make it and got the win out of that as well. Look at that. Coming around, and there it is, folks, down to the midsection and over top of the line. 2 cars finish again out of the 4 starts. This is a tough track right there. Drag line finish right there. Dr. Dodge getting into with a 2.98. That's a good time. And then checking out the jump cam. Looks like it's going to be the Roadrunner Dr. Dodge, 21 centimeters, nailing that one. And then you've got Essex boys coming through, 19 centimeters, a little bit short. We've actually got all 4. The Cougar down at 9.5, Ironbeard. And then there's King Gesture, 17.5. All 4 cars made it into the jump, but still only 2 made it down to the bottom. 3D Botmaker Corner, 2 of them up, coming out. Looking at the Igloo replay. There it is. Dr. Dodge getting almost a half car length on the drag line right there and still pulling off right through the midsection down over top of the jump, keeping it nice and straight. Starts getting squirrely inside the 3D Botmaker corner there. That's when Essex boys strikes, trying to make a move right there. Everybody gets bunched up, and it's only 2 that are going to make it down the final stretch in and over top of the line right there. Dr. Dodge going over backwards. Haven't had any flatbed tries yet this round. There it is, folks. Race number 3. Dr. Dodge gets 1 point for the drag, for the jump, for the wheels, 2 points for the finish, and a 12.25 time.
Race 4.
Here we go, moving on to the last race, folks. Everybody's advanced over in one position. We've got Ironbeard and Essex boys out front. There we go. And it looks like Essex boys gets it just for ya. Pop a bumper on the front end right there, and he's still out front holding on to that line. All right, there we go. We got a win for the Essex boys on that one, and actually tries for a flatbed. King Gesture's the only other one that comes down on that one. There's again only 2 cars finished out of the 4. This is a tough track, folks. It's kind of more of an obstacle course than it is a track. Gives lots of opportunity to grab some points up there. There's Dr. Dodge, didn't make it out of the 3D bot maker corner, folks. There's a bunch of them coming through, and James Ironbeard ended up side down coming off the jump, so we're going to have to go back and get some camera angles on that. There's the dragline finish. Essex boys just getting the front end on James Ironbeard, getting to the bottom there, and then over to the jump cam. Not too good for the jump on the Essex boys, though. 9.5 centimeters come down early on the front end, and there's King Gesture seems to be coming through upside down. There's the Roadrunner, Dr. Dodge, pulling off 11 centimeters, and I think that's actually the longest jump distance, because we did get Ironbeard in there, and it seems like he is again inverted and getting a 9.5. All right, over to the Igloo replay, folks. Let's see how this thing came together. Coming down off the first stretch right there, you see Essex boys and Ironbeard neck and neck, and there's just a bit of a nose out front, and that's when Ironbeard goes upside down. Caught a lip coming out of there. Look at King Gesture up in the air and over. He still gets it back onto his wheels. Dr. Dodge peters out right there in the 3D bot maker corner, and it's going to be Essex boys over top of the line, unchallenged. Nice straight line, good line all the way through the whole track, and actually going for a flatbed. All right, and then King Gesture's coming in for second place right there. Also going over top jump. There it is. Essex boys gets a point for the drag, for the wheels, 2 points for the finish, and 11.28 time. Final results for group number 1, folks. We got King Gesture and the Shelby Mustang with 6 points. Ironbeard Customs and that Mercury walking away with 9 points on that run. Ford Focus, 6 points for the Essex boys, and the Roadrunner ends up with 0. So that means he's going to be the low points car. Dr. Dodge moving over to race number 3. There's the points so far, folks. All right, it looks like Ironbeard Customs is going to be in the lead. Group number 2 is going to be those 4 right there. All right, check them. Nice clean rides out. Other than that, there it is, folks. Group number 1 cars, and it's going to be Ironbeard Customs on top of group number 1, and that excellent looking Mercury Cougar, group 1 leader. Excellent build. His team is doing great so far in the whole tournament, IPG tournament. I think he's in the lead. There's the other 2, King Gesture in that Shelby Mustang. First group down the Igloo main track. 4th event in the IPG tournament. There's Strike in that 06 Ford Focus. X6 boys not doing so well like we thought. And there's Dr. Dodge. He's going to be coming back for the 0 points to race with these 2, Bolo Brown and the Beaverworx team. All right, folks, there you have it. Don't forget in the comments to let us know which one of the top 3 prizes you want. And that's going to wrap this one up. That's the IPG tournament group number 1 on the table. Don't forget to subscribe and like, folks. And there's always that super thanks option, and that's like incentive for us to keep on going here, folks. Show some support if you can. There's the Beaverworx store there as well. If you want something for your money, we really appreciate it and sometimes almost need it, folks. All right, there you have it. Big Beaverworx shout out to all you good folks to coming out and checking out our stuff from Beaverworx Diecast Racing. We'll see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and Beaver lovers out there. All right, starting off with a correction from race number 1 here. Apparently, we forgot Dr. Dodge. Race number 3 actually won the race, made it for the fastest drag time, got the longest distance, and there's all the 5 points at the end of that round right there. But at the end of the round, we didn't count that. Forgot that. So he's actually got 6 points. That means that he is not the low point out of the first group of 4. Is the Essex boys, and they get to forfeit their points from the first round, so they can try to do better in race number 3 as they go up against Bolo Brown and the Beaverworx team. There they are. We are in the second group of 4 this time, folks. It's Beaverworx Diecast Racing in the Igloo Proving Grounds, Igloo Main Track. Event number 4, Group 2. There they are right there. Another 4 vehicles. This time we got the groups a little bit messed up, put different teams up against different teams. Got the post-race damage on right there. All right, let's see who's racing.
Vehicles.
Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing, folks. We got Raging Ricky. He's going to be taking down their 240 drift wagon from Volvo, and this thing is heavy. It's rattly. It's got an excellent paint job. It should do nice. Puff from Puff's Racing is back, and this time he's going to be bringing an Acura, NSX. Look at that. I think this is what the Wolf drove in Pulp Fiction, isn't it? Either way, there it is. He's got his bunny in the window. Thing looks excellent. Should be good. Stupid Fish Racing, 4-car team right there. Matching paint jobs look excellent, including the 69 Mustang they got for the main track. Right there, they got the driver's names on them and everything. Good weight, fatties on the back, shorties on the front. Dog Squad Racing, 4-car team right there, including a Matchbox Karma GS6. Look at that, thing's all stretched out. It's slammed, those wheels are fast. Looks like it's going to do excellent on the main track. Here we go.
Race 1.
Here we are, folks. Everybody's up there at the top of the mountain getting ready. On the start line, we've got Puff out front with Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Raging Ricky's going to take the drag line finish right there, coming down through the jump, and it's going to be Puff and Dog Squad. Look at that. They all come over top of the line. Puff gets that one. Dog Squad is right behind him for second place, and it doesn't look like we've got anybody else over the line. 2-car finish again. This track is just brutal this year, apparently, and there we've got Oregon upside down. Stupid Fish upside down just out of the crash racers corner. See what happens to Oregon right there. He's just over. Looks like got into a tuffle coming down the main stretch there. He did get the fastest time over top of the drag line right there and coming through the jump cam. So you've got the longest distance there. There's Puff coming down 14, Oregon coming down 17. And it looks like you got Dog Squad way back there, 18 centimeters. He's going to be getting the extra point for the drag line, for the jump cam, right there, a little bit. Anyways, Igloo replay, there we go, coming down off the start. You can see Raging Ricky pulling out. That car is fast down into the Crash Racers corner, and Stupid Fish Racing, and Brielle is already upside down. I think that's how you say her name, not sure. Nova, anyways. Raging Ricky's making a big rail grind all the way down the midsection through the jump and is not able to recover after that and wipes out in the 3D bot maker corner. That leaves Puff over top of the line, takes first place. Dog Squad Racing right behind him, and even looks like he's going for the second shelf flatbed finish. Doesn't nail it. That'd be awesome. Anyways, there we go. Race number 1 goes to Puff. 10.55 time, and it's like 3 points.
Race 2.
Back up to the top. Everybody's advanced over one position. We've got Dog Squad and Puff out front this time, and there we go. They're off down at the bottom. It looks like Puff is going to be nailing the drag line there, and I couldn't tell. It looks like some pedestrians got there. What was going on there? Either way, Puff is nailing this one. 9.31 time, and everybody's going for a flatbed. Look at that. Okay, there, we got to unpack this race, folks. There's a ton of stuff there. There, everybody's up on top. Everybody's shooting for a flatbed. Everybody missed, except for Dog Squad. He's got a hood on there, but that does not count. You got to get everybody, all 4 tires on the wheels there. And look at this. Looks like we had some pedestrians down on the track that got smoked down there. We did have some reports of the Just Stop Oil protesters coming out today. We're not sure if that was them or not, but either way, there's the midsection camera up there. We're going to have to go check out and see what the situation is up in there in that corner. But here's the drag line. Boom, we've got Puff coming through with a 2.95. That's pretty fast, folks. And then jump cam, we got everybody in 11.5. Doesn't look like he's going to be getting the distance on that one. A little heavy in the front end. Here comes everybody else. 17 for Raging Ricky. We got 17.5 for the Mustang and Brielle Nova, and 18.5 for J-Bo. Dog Squad Racing looks like he's going to be getting the distance on that one again, spreading the points out, and there they are. Apparently, yeah, we had some Just Stop Oil protesters down there, folks. We're getting that mess cleaned up. Looks like they're all standing up and fine. See that? I think they were just lying down in a line right in the middle of the track. Blink, there they are. And well, we dispatch that problem off the track, folks. Either way, we're down through the midsection, everybody getting through the jump cam, and right through the 3D bot maker corner. Beautiful line cut by everybody. Buff is just screaming past everybody on that one. That's quite the Acura he's got going there. And then there, misses a flatbed. Ambrielle going for it. Raging Ricky almost had it if the truck was in the same spot. And there you go, folks. Race number 2. There's a bunch of stuff going on in that one. 9.31 for Puff and 4 points in total by the time we get to the end of all that. Halfway points going to give Raging Ricky 2 points in the Volvo Drift Wagon. Puff is coming out with 7 points, ruling out of the halfway point so far. Ford Mustang Ambrielle Nova at 2 points, and the Karma G6 Jabo with 4. That time again after the race, don't forget to go over to the main page and vote for your best looking car out of Group 2, including Group 3 Bolo Brown's car right there, because you're going to go up against Beaverworx. Beaverworx doesn't count. Get over to the community tab and you can vote for the best looking vehicle out of this group. And don't forget, including Bolo Brown, because there's not going to be a vote next time. This is going to be the last one, going for that green light Corvette right there for the best looking team. So don't forget to get over to the community tab and vote.
Race 3.
That's a close race for the top of that vote. All right, kids, here we go. Race number 3. Everybody's lined up and they're off. This time we got Dog Squad Racing takes the drag line at the very beginning. Stupid Fish is up on his side and back on his wheels. Looks like it's going to be Dog Squad cutting Puff off. Looks like Puff's making a play for it, and he gets blocked over top of the line. Stupid Fish taking a hard hit over top of the line there. Dog Squad Racing comes through the 10.35 on the main time. He gets the drag line time there. There's Puff down there. There's Dog Squad. That was a close race. Puff couldn't get around Dog Squad, so he's going to get the win on that one. All 4 cars are over top of the line that time as well. There we go. The big scramble right there. Dog Squad gets him by the nose. Look at Stupid Fish just hammering Puff at the line there. There's the drag line, and it's going to be Jabo. Dog Squad Racing getting that one, and over to the jump cam. He gets 18 centimeters clear sailing all the way through there, and Puff comes through, but it's going to be tail end is touching first, so he's going to be getting 15 for that. And there we go, 14 centimeters for Stupid Fish, 16.5 for Raging Ricky. Dog Squad walking out with the jump on the race number 3, checking out the Igloo replay. Down off the start, Dog Squad's out already. It's going to be in between him and Stupid Fish down at the line. Boom, Jabo's there. This time we got clear track, and Stupid Fish is upside down, riding on the passenger side door, and gets back on his wheels. Everybody's clean through the jump. Nice through the 3D bot maker corner right there. You see Puff is trying to make a move on Jabo. He's not having it though. He's slamming the door and pushes him all the way into the wall, all the way over top of the line, gets the win. And look at that, Raging Ricky's going for a flatbed up on top, and then Stupid Fish, big collision at the line. But this one's all Dog Squad Racing on that one. 10.35 time and walking away with 5 points.
Race 4.
Last race of the day, and for group number 2, we got everybody advanced over one more position. We got Stupid Fish and Oregon Outcast out on the drag line. It's going to be Oregon Outcast. Raging Ricky gets that. Stupid Fish is upside down again, up on her wheels again. This time it's Raging Ricky. 9:21 time, going for a flatbed. Misses it again. Puff's going for the flatbed. We got Stupid Fish up there. Everybody's making it over top of the line. This time it was Raging Ricky. Oregon Outcast takes it with a 9.21, which was fast, kids. All right. And there's everybody else. Stupid Fish down there. There's Dog Squad. Everybody makes it over top of the line for the wheel point there. And we had some acrobatics coming down through the midsection there. Stupid Fish kind of all over the place. Raging Ricky catching a beautiful line all the way through that race. Gets all the points right there. Just gets the drag line by a nose. Like not even half a bumper. Then you look over here at the jump cam. You guess this one, he's sailing all the way through. Puts down at 20 centimeters. Big air there. There's Puff going down tail first again, hitting at 13. Stupid Fish upside down. Whatever works, and basically lands at the same time as Jabo. 13 and 15 centimeters between those two. Not far enough. It was all Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing this time. There he is, Raging Ricky, just pulling out at the right time, getting through there. Everybody's through the Crash Racers corner. Nice group all the way through there. And of course, it's going to get silly in the midsection. Over top of the jump cam, I think Stupid Fish just wanted to be upside down for that because he got back on his wheels. By the time he made it over top of the line, it's all Region Ricky, Oregon, Outcast, going for a flatbed there too. Everybody's been shooting for them today. Lots of close calls. Nobody landed the extra point there. So this one was all Oregon Outcast. Raging Ricky gets this one. Excellent time, 9.21. And gets 4 points on top of that. I think 9.21 is the fastest time of the day as well. All right, Raging Ricky, Oregon Outcast, Diecast Racing final with 8 points. Puff Racing coming in 11 points. That's great. Ford Mustang from Stupid Fish coming in at 4 points. And the G6 J-Bo Dog Squad coming in with 11 points. That means it's going to be the Ford Mustang Stupid Fish Racing is going to be the team with the lowest points, highest points being Dog Squad pulling into the lead at 25 right there. But yep, Stupid Fish is going to be the one that forfeits the race points, and they're going to go back and race one more time in group number 3 with the Essex boys going up against Beaverworx team and Bolo Brown. But for now, it is Puff Racing gets the 11 points and the fastest, well, not the fastest time, but the highest points and time combined. So there he is right there. He's getting bragging rights on this one. Lots of points, 11 points walking away. Beautiful score for Puff. Good performance there, Dog Squad Racing. Now the tournament leader. We've got one more chance at 25 points. We've got Oregon Outcast, Raging Ricky, and Stupid Fish. They're going to be coming back for race number 3. So there you go. Don't forget that if you're going to be in the top 3, folks, you can pick your prize in the comments below or get a hold of me on Redline or something. We'll figure it out, but there it is. Race number 2 is under the belt. It looks like it's going to be Dog Squad and Puff making it out the top there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, and there's always that super thanks option. You can throw down some love there if you like, or if you want something for your money. There's even the Beaverworx store, getting some more work done on that eventually, eh? But other than that, big shout out to all the racers and a big shout out for all you good folks coming out here checking out our stuff. Race number 3 is going to be next from Beaverworx Diecast Racing. We'll see you next time.
Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans and Beaver lovers out there. We have made it to the final of the IPG tournament. After we've done some off-road, we've done some light off-road, we've done some jump action, and now we're getting into 3 rounds worth of Igloo main track for you. Group number 3 right here out of the 10 teams. There they are. There's the scores so far, and we are doing the 2 teams left going up against the 2 low points teams from round 1 and 2. Beaverworx Diecast Racing in the Igloo Proving Grounds, Igloo main track. Event number 4, group number 3, there they are. We've got 2 cars that are returning for getting the low points and 2 cars that are going for the first shot. And let's go check them out.
Vehicles.
Miniature car racing, Bolo Brown right there, going to be taking down the Ford Sierra Cosworth Rally Legend right there in the MCR patented paint job right there. Got some extra weight inside there. Should do good. Beaverworx team, we got the home advantage here. You'd think not doing so well so far, but we're going to try out with the Shelby Mustang right there. This is our own personal build with a lot of our own stickers on there. Lots of weight. FDEs. See how that one does. And we have the low points cars from group number 1 with Stupid Fish Racing in the Mustang and Essex boys in that Ford Focus. See how they do this time.
Race 1.
Time to get group number 3 on the go. We got Stupid Fish and Essex Boys, the 2 low points cars from the other 2 groups out front. Here they go. And Essex Boys is going to take the drag line. They're coming down over top of the jumps. It looks like Strike's doing a real fast run right there. Stupid Fish is upside down. Bolo Brown gets second place. And there we go. Beaverworx team even made it down to the bottom. They're not doing so great right there, but that one is all Essex Boys. Strike did an excellent run, going for a flatbed even up on the top top. There's Bolo Brown. He's down there. A Beaverworx team, even on his wheels, and their stupid fish looks like he slid down on his roof from the midsection there. Oh, yeah, so he is not getting the wheel bonus there. There's a little slap from Bolo Brown at the end there, too. Ha, nice. Checking out the drag line. There it is. Just by a nose. Essex boy's going to be taking it in that Ford Focus. Beautiful extra point right there. And going down for the jump cam, 18.5 for striking the Ford Focus. Essex boys flying along there, but this time 20 centimeters for stupid fish in that Mustang, 18 for the Causey, and that was all that got into the shot that time. Stupid fish is going to get the jump. Essex boys is getting the rest. Checking out the Igloo replay coming down over top of the drag line right there, going through the corner. Everybody's still holding on to it all the way through there. Beaverworx is starting to get sideways, and then it's coming into the 3D bot maker corner. Too hot. Stupid fish ends up going upside down right there, loses the point for getting over the line on the wheels, but still enough momentum to at least slide down over the wheels. Almost got second place too. All right, there you go. Race number 1 is taken care of. Group number 3, everybody's all over top of the line, gets some points out of that, but Essex boys walks away with 9.28 time and 4 points.
Race 2.
Lane switch time. We've got everybody advanced over to the right one position time. We got Bolo Brown and Essex boys out front. There they go. And it's going to be Bolo Miniature Car Racing going to be taking it. Now Cosworth, he's just flying down there, gets a great line. He's got strike right on his tail, right at the end, and it is real close out the line, but it looks like it's going to be Bolo just in the slide, gets over the line ahead of Essex boys, and it looks like the only other one to make it down to the bottom there was Stupid Fish. Not sure where Beaverworx team is. There's the Essex boys right there. Stupid Fish down at the bottom. Beaverworx is stuck up on the 3D bot maker corner, it seems. All right, see what happens there. Is coming down and just gets bounced around, putters out. Everybody else is down over the line. Checking out the drag line finish right there. We've got Essex boys and Bolo Brown real close. And again, Bolo just squeaks out ahead a little bit. Takes the drag line finish going over to the jump. We got Bolo making 20 centimeters, 0.5. But Essex boys is just flying through their 26.5 centimeters. That's going to be the jump of the day right there, folks. And then we got Stupid Fish coming through backwards and sideways at 9.5. Beaverworx nose diving in at 11.5. Everybody got a jump measurement that time. Checking out the Igloo replay off the start. This is 2 fast cars right there. They're pulling away from the 2 back Mustangs already. There's the Causey just pulling out just by a bumper. Gets Essex boys coming down off the drag line. They are going through the midsection. Everybody gets a chance at the jump this time. Essex boys kept it nice and straight in that Focus. That thing is performing this round. Didn't do so good on the first track. The low points car comes back, gets another chance, and just about takes the finish away from Bolo. But no, that Cosworth pulled it off. Bolo Brown takes the win out of that one. Miniature Car Racing. Beautiful looking run. 2 points for the finish and another 2 points for the wheels and the drag line. Halfway point, we've got the Essex boys doing way better this time. 7 points so far. Bolo Brown and that Ford Causey, 5 points there. The Mustangs not doing so well. Stupid Fish coming off 2 points so far, and Beaverworx with 1. All right, folks, the results are in for the best looking team vote that we had over on the community tab. 9 teams available right there, and we had a chance for you to vote for every single vehicle out of every single run, and it looks like it's going to be Team Iron Beard Customs right there, and all of the wonderful work that he did on those vehicles. The off-roaders, the Cougars, that thing looks amazing. That Jeep, even down to the Nissan down there, excellent looking stuff, and he's walking away with the green light collectibles 2022 Corvette Stingray. There you go, folks. You voted, and you got to pick the winner for the best looking team.
Race 3.
Moving along, next race, we've got everybody advanced over one position to the right. We've got Beaverworx and Bolo Brown out front, and there we go. Bolo Brown's going to be taking that Dragline finished no problem, and everybody's made over top of the jump. And we got Essex Boys wiping out at the top of the final stretch, kind of choking everybody up. Meanwhile, Bolo Brown going for a flatbed, misses that, and finally we get everybody else trickling in there. Looks like Stupid Fish is going to be getting second place on that one. After everybody got bunched up on the 3D Bot Maker corner, there's Bolo Brown, there's Stupid Fish there, first and second. Essex Boys made it down over top line, and Beaverworx, everybody gets a wheel bonus on that one. There they all ripping through, and you see Essex Boys wipes out, kind of chokes everybody out at the top of the final stretch, and they all make it down finally. All right, going to go check out the drag line time. You see Bolo Brown by an entire car length. That Cosworth, he gets that one no problem over the Beaverworx Mustang. Checking out the jump cam. Didn't do so good on the jump, 11.5, come down early on the nose. Strike in that Ford Focus, 17.5 centimeters. Then we got Beaverworx coming down 21 centimeters. That looks like it's going to be the jump out of this race. Stupid Fish coming down 16. There we go. Beaverworx on the board with a point right there. All right, checking out the Igloo replay. You see how much distance you got Bolo Brown even going back and forth there. Makes it over top of the line. Might even had Strike pushing him a little bit there. That Beaverworx Mustang not really performing like we were hoping. Anyways, there we go. Bolo Brown, that Cozzy's doing a great job right there. Strike wipes right out that Ford Focus right in front of the Mustangs, cuts them off. Meanwhile, it is all wide open for the Cozzy. Bolo Brown going for a flatbed. Doesn't get the flatbed on this one, but he definitely gets the race. There it is. Ford Cozzy coming with a 9.98 and a bunch of points.
Race 4.
Back up to the top of the mountain for the final race of the IPG tournament. We got the Mustangs out front, and here we go. There we are, and it's going to be Stupid Fish going to be taken. The drag line going down around Beaverworx riding the line. Stupid Fish blocking everybody else off again. It's going to be Essex Boys. It's the only one that sneaks through on that one. All right, he's upside down. He came over on his wheels. We've got 3 cars that made it down on the final run. Looks like Beaverworx got stuck back up on the track somewhere. There's the other 3 Stupid Fish upside down. There's Beaverworx up at the top of the main drag. Didn't make it. Parted out right there on the 3D Bot Maker corner. Everybody else made it down over the edge. Beaverworx didn't. All right, let's go check out the drag race line down at the bottom of the first stretch, and it's going to be Stupid Fish by a bumper. Looks like both those Mustangs are getting pushed by the cars behind them. Either way, down to the jump cam. Stupid Fish racing, nosediving at 16 centimeters. And then we've got Essex Boys coming down, putting out at 16 centimeters. Beaverworx coming through 16.5 centimeters. And it's going to be 15 centimeters for Bolo Brown. Beaverworx is going to get that jump with 16.5. Ha! That's not even very far. All right, kids, there we go. Last Igloo replay for the IPG tournament, bringing down. There's the Mustangs out front. Stupid Fish getting the drag line finish right there and still managing to hold on. Beaverworx doing a big rail grind all the way down through the midsection, and he ends up getting all stopped in the 3D Bot Maker corner, going a little bit too high there. Stupid Fish trying to cut everybody else off. Essex Boys strikes, sneaks past there, and is able to walk solo right over top of the finish line. He gets that one, and then it's going to be second place is going to be going to Stupid Fish again. He made it over top of the line. Bolo Brown, the only other one to make it there. Beaverworx team didn't make it out of the 3D Bot Maker corner again. There it is, Essex Boys, 12.25, huge time, but he gets race number 4. Final points for group number 3 is going to put Essex Boys at 11 points. That's brilliant. All right. Cosworth coming in at 10 points for Bolo Brown. Stupid Fish Racing 9 points in that Mustang. And Beaverworx not doing so good with 4 points. Final team results, folks. Looks like Puffs Racing is going to get 3rd place after he put on a great run on the jump, pulling off 6 points there, and then did that leading race. So everybody went for a flatbed on the main track. 2nd place, we ended up getting a tie between Ironbeard and Bolo Brown Miniature Car Racing. Bolo Brown making a great run in the Stone Road, racked up 4 points right there. And then right after that, Pebble Path, fastest time we had there, racked up 6 points over there. And then Ironbeard come back on the jump. He was part of that 3-way tie for 6 points at the end end of all of that, and then he did a real hard performance there for his group in the Igloo main track, including trying to take apart King Gesture right there, and the one run blew his car right apart. There it is, 9 points he walked away with there. That means first place is going to Dog Squab Racing, 25 points. What a great performance he did. Pebble Path, he owned it down there, getting 8 points in his group. Then he came back over, another 6 points on the rock drop jump, part of that three-way tie, and then over to the main track where he did some excellent points stacking on there as well. Race number 3, owned his group. There you have it, folks. After all that time, we boiled it down to the winners, the final at the IPG Open Tournament. First one of its kind here. First place going to Dog Squab Racing right there. The 4-car team all performing just like they needed to. We showed that in review last time. Excellent looking builds. Then we had the tie for second place between Miniature Car Racing Bolo Brown, performing excellent, beautiful looking team right there. And the other one, Iron Beard Customs, walking away with the best looking team prize as well. Look at that beautiful matching team right there. Same with Puffs, he came in third place. Beautiful looking team over there. Lots of work done on all of these cars. And don't forget, kids, now that we got this all over with, you got to come back and pick your prize. Let us know in the comments or through Redline, or give me a message somehow. First place gets the first pick. Second place, well, we had to put another vehicle in there, that Range Rover, to make it for 4, and third gets what's left over. So get a hold of me. Let me know which one you want there. There you go, folks. IPG Open Tournament, the first one here at Beaverworx is over. It took a while to get this last one out there, folks, because, life is life, does things. All right, but there it is. Had a great time with all the great builds and all the awesome drivers sending in their builds. Big Beaverworx shout out to all you good folks for coming out here and checking out this whole tournament. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we'll see you next time.